I trust him with my life. Okay, we're alive, ladies and gentlemen.
For the first time.
Baby girl. That was... I'm sorry. That was unnecessary.
Alright, Siri, you ready to do the music?
Oh, I actually do have to do the intro music?
Yes.
Yes.
I can pause the intro for you until you... Okay.
Yeah, you have to do it from memory.
So beautiful. Yeah. Do the Family Guy.
Yeah, play Family Guy now.
You want me to do the Family Guy theme?
Yes.
Play a better theme song.
Seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
That's not the actual family. It's just to the. Come on. Stop fraud.
Those are the chords. Those are the chords. I'm playing it right just because I don't have an orchestra behind me, you goddamn son of a bitch. Now let me try again.
Restart the couch, right?
That all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. Where are those good old-fashioned values
On which we used to rely?
Luckily there's a Family Guy. Luckily there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us
Laugh and cry.
He's a Family Guy.
Ryan, look out!
Ryan, look out!
Repeat that, SRV.
Ryan, look out!
Say out again.
Out.
You say it like a Canadian.
How do Canadians say out?
Have I got
Like
news
you
for
do. Out.
They don't say oot?
Yeah, they say oot.
I mean,
Get oot! Get oot!
I mean, it's more like an out. Like an out. Out.
How do you say out?
Out.
Out.
You're saying it like I'm saying it.
No, you're saying, you said it when you weren't thinking about it as out.
I was trying to do a bad Stewie.
Sure. Classic, the classic Stewie defense, I see. Hello,
I use
everybody.
it for everything.
Welcome to Degeneracy Live, episode 59.
Wow.
This is a momentous occasion for me and Bronze, actually, because it's the 6-year anniversary of when we first met. July
Yeah.
2nd. When we both, at the same time, made a video about SRV.
Who's that guy? He sounds like he sucks.
Who the fuck
Not
is
you,
this?
Daniel. I'm very sorry.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Daniel,
Daniel, you
today,
missed it. I played the
welcome to
Family
the
Guy
show.
theme on my ukulele.
That was something to
Oh,
see.
you got a
Ryan
ukulele?
But,
No.
Yeah, I got one today.
I like
Let's do it
when
a third
Daniel
time.
joins and just immediately takes the steam out of the conversation.
Hey,
But anyways.
I wanted Daniel here.
I did too.
Hey.
Anyways, yeah, today's the 6-year anniversary of when I discovered a small, sad, neurodivergent child named Drake Dragsaw,
And adopted
And-
him.
promptly took him under my wing, and made him the man he is today.
Almost like a holiday or something.
Me and Jamilyn
Yeah.
got our wedding rings yesterday.
Who
Nice.
cares?
Mine's got Celtic rings on it. Celtic knot.
Mine has like flowers.
When are our rings coming in, Drake?
When he grows a second ring finger on his left hand.
You could just use some chicken rings from White Castle.
Getting,
Yeah.
everything set
I've
up.
never been to White Castle. How is it?
I don't
Not
have
great.
it here.
It's not great. I heard they're the oldest drive-through restaurant, right?
Just buy the freezer ones that you buy in stores.
It's the same
It
thing.
tastes the same.
They do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is
In
also-
fact, you can actually make them better. Oh, sorry, real quick. You can actually make them better by ovening them instead of steaming them like what they do over the
Ovening
actual...
them?
Ovening them, you know.
Ovening them.
Ovening them.
When
Yeah.
you of the hot food.
Of
Of
in
out,
the hot food,
of
of
in, of out, the
cold
eat
food
food out.
Well, to be fair to Daniel, if you microwave something, you do just say microwaving it. So why can't you oven something? That's just like when you get in a car.
Because you're cooking it, Drake.
Well, you're baking it, really.
You know what? I agree with Daniel now. We should always say that we're ovening something.
This is also the first show we're doing where I am out of a job.
Oh,
I
shit.
got-
It's
yeah.
supposed to be the first simulcast show, but
Yeah,
simulcast.
but I
But
mean,
Drake is just too
We
stupid
were
do
going to
that.
try a hand at doing a Glasses 3 3D stream.
yes.
Unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Is that an iCarly reference?
Probably, I don't know.
I mean, they did do
They
that, but
invented-
also
They
that's-
invented the Nintendo 3DS, I think.
No, it's just there was an iCarly episode that came out during the later end of the show. It was literally called Eyeballs. Get it? Like eyeballs, like you view.
I don't get it.
Oh, like testicles.
I don't get it.
And in the episode, Freddy comes up with this ability to be able to cast a 3D show without needing glasses. However, it messes everybody's vision up.
I like how that's
Just
literally
like,
not
just
possible.
like the real 3DS.
I like also people that said that the 3DS hurt their eyes were such bitches. Like they literally just weren't looking at it correctly.
Yeah.
They just didn't get it.
Fuck those people with epilepsy.
Only they had vision literacy like Drake.
Honestly, I think the face tracking stuff that they did with the new 3DS does it so much better.
It is excellent with that, yeah.
I prefer the new 3DS's 3D effect over the original by a landslide.
There's a C stick on the new 3DS.
Yes,
yeah.
the nipple, as I call
A
it.
nipple, it's a little like
I
Logitech.
have one in front of me.
It's like a little nipple.
Yo.
Don't turn it on, you'll get blind from the 3D effect.
My little nipple.
Is that a Zelda one?
No, this is the Monster Hunter one. Worth way more than the Zelda one.
Of course you have the Monster Hunter one.
Yeah, the Monster Hunter one's worth is significantly more
You
anyway.
probably got it at
Fair.
launch too.
I did.
Dork.
LMT Gaming?
He's real.
Daniel the Gaming. That's what Harry calls you.
Cute.
When did your
Well, he
lighting
does
get
do the
so much
gaming.
better? What the hell?
Whoa.
It's
Hey.
leaving him.
No. It's like, one of my... Oh, okay. Give me just 1 second. Let me fix this.
No.
Everything is ruined.
One of my speakers...
That's the light from his 3DS.
But yeah, he used to film his videos on a 3DS.
I used to.
We watched some of his, we'll pull that up later, actually. But I wanted to pull up this audio first, because I got fired from Wegmans, and you'll never
Breaking news.
you'll never guess the reason why. It's because
You'll definitely have to bring the volume on it up as much as you can, though.
I will do that.
Drake, did you drink all the Prime bottles?
Oh,
So no one else had to.
no one else would. Daniel, your camera's broken.
Yes. 1 second. Trying to get everything set up. And for some reason, my camera hub is not working.
Awesome.
My nuts out.
Well, we're gonna listen to him get fired, because it is impressive. You gotta listen to this, Daniel.
I'm curious.
Get in here.
Ugh.
So get into the live stream.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
You can have a seat.
You have to listen through that.
Shut up.
Telling Daniel.
I can't make it any louder.
There you go.
So, again, I'm new to the store, so this is literally.
Yeah, they had some guy that was there for like a week fire me.
So
He didn't even know what the hell
I
happened.
noticed a separation on some actions that happened on 6/24, which was last. 1 second.
By the way, this was on July 1st, so this should not have been that difficult to figure out what a week ago was.
Were you supposed to be working? Or wait, hold on.
Like, this guy didn't even know I don't work Wednesdays. Like, he know fucking nothing.
Okay. So I have
dare they?
on 6/24.
He was looking at July and thought that 24th was on... This was on Monday, right? The 1st. He was trying to figure out what 7 days ago was from that.
Oh, they have to get the story, though.
Paul, he said that he was very irritated and upset with an interaction that happened with the accounting office.
Yes.
Okay, you remember that? Okay, so you felt like you were being picked on for his bills.
I like the way they phrase it, too. Picked on. Like, come on.
No one's been listening to me.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're picked on, but you were bullying.
And because she tilted me, and she was like The way she spoke to me, like, oh, don't fold your bills when you put them in the till. Obviously, I'm not. They get folded when they come out of the wallet.
Okay.
And I
This
cursed
guy's
on the
never
phone
doesn't know what a
because I
wallet
didn't pick
does
up.
when
What
it
does it
comes to
say on
money.
the phone?
Oh my God, I said fuck. I think I said I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired
You
of
said
it.
fuck?
He said fuck on
I
the
said
phone
fuck
while
on the
off
phone.
the clock.
You said fuck?
Go ahead.
He said fuck.
Well, off the clock.
It's just.
Yes.
He goes, go ahead, I'm listening while his fucking phone's going off. Like,
There we go.
Who's her?
yeah.
I
Okay.
just learned her name.
Okay.
And I didn't say anything to her. I didn't say anything to disrespect for her or anything. I cursed because I recognized.
cursing is
the
the worst
phone. It was
offense.
Cass.
No
I didn't
way.
say anything
Don't
to
tell
her.
me they
Someone
fired you
listened
just
in
because
on
you
call
swore.
because
I
they
swore
were-
to a
that I
friend of
called out or
mine
something.
on the phone.
Maybe-
Like, I called and a friend of mine picked up, a
You
work
know that
friend.
We don't condone swearing, right? We don't use profanity to any employee on the phone, no matter who it is, right? You know
Right.
that, right?
Right?
You
Right?
sign the
Right.
policies
Right?
every year?
You sign the
You sign the
policies.
policies every year?
No, that's not what we do at this one.
Yes.
No
Okay, there we
profanity, It's in there.
Yes, right. No swearing was the first policy written in bold.
So I mean, like, you can't do that. You're breaking the work rule.
Okay.
You understand?
I
And
understood that.
Huh?
I understood that.
Okay, all right. So really, that's the conduct that we're terming you on. Okay? So you can't use vulgar language, you can't use obscene language. You know, because all that stuff can be construed as like bullying.
It can
or,
be.
uh,
It wasn't. It could be. I could also, just for the record, because I swore, if I didn't swear, I said that he's a fucking degenerate, rat-faced fucking, well, not fucking, obviously, degenerate, rat-faced,
Yup.
But she didn't.
meeky little man,
Take it that way.
that would be okay.
Somebody else could take it that way. So you need to fire him.
Can't swear.
Saying fuck.
Man, the angry video game nerd is a big bully.
But clearly you blew up on the phone because you were upset, right?
I didn't blow up on the phone.
Sure or yes?
You didn't explode?
Sure or
It
yes?
didn't come out of my mouth.
What do you want me to do?
What do you mean what I want you to do? Did you swear yes or no?
So what? Like it's so immaterial. Like,
Well,
this is
not
such
if
a
You're dodging
trivial
the question.
thing
Not
to
if
fix
it's
it on.
not
It's
if
a
it's-
stupid
Valid,
question.
It is. It's immaterial.
Okay, well, you have the right to feel however you want to feel, but you broke a work rule.
Except everybody agrees with
This has
you,
been addressed.
and nobody agrees with. You can't say fuck.
I like the guy.
Like, you filled the swear jar.
I like the guy that's just like, you know, I say, oh, this has been addressed when he's like, you know, lingering on it. And he
My
goes,
mom-
by who?
My mom said, I know this is really stupid, but I just talked to her earlier, and she said, she's like, why couldn't this have just been a, I'm sorry? Why the fuck did this have to be?
Yeah.
You
It's so
can't
dramatic.
fucking. You can't say that. You
Sorry,
can't say.
don't
the
say
F
that.
word.
You're
You
bullying.
can't fucking swear.
Don't.
Yeah,
No, that's bullying.
that's
You could be bullying in a
You didn't
in
catch
a
it, but they
parallel
said that
universe.
It can be counted as bullying.
It's just
Like,
so trivial.
Okay,
Had that
well,
happen to me
you have
before
the right
once.
to feel however-
What was it? What job did you work at in question?
I was a
Let me
cashier at a grocery store.
Ah, okay. Well, this happened to me when I was working at Walmart. When I was working there. Hey, are we live at all?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So
Don't
what
fucking.
happened was,
Don't scare me like that.
so what happened was, as I was checking out this person's cart, there was the self checkout behind me. I was at one of the last registers before it gets to another set of self checkouts,
Mhm.
and next thing you know, there was this woman with a crying baby. Now at this time, I was also having a bit of an episode, so this child's crying wasn't helping anything, and I didn't want to say anything at all because if I saying something to a child, that is way beyond what I would do. So I just whispered in my mind, "Please stop." And next thing you know, this woman, the woman of the child, starts crying and starts going to the woman at the door and then one of our managers. And I get pulled up and get told that I told a 1-year-old to shut up.
You didn't actually say anything out loud?
No, I just whispered to myself. I just was staring at the
you
customer in front of me and nowhere in front of the mother or child. And guess what? So we also have like a... Oh no.
So
Oh no, did my camera just stop?
yeah, but yeah, you're frozen, but it's okay.
Oh,
We can still
damn.
hear you. Uh-oh.
All right. Go on. Okay, it's back up now. But yeah, back to the same. So at that store there's a 3-point rule system. There's a 3-point rule system. I think it was yellow, orange, and red.
Are you fucking 3?
Yellow,
Kindergarten?
You get to
Yellow
clip
is-
down. You clip
Got
down
the
from your,
stoplight.
yeah.
so yellow is verbal. That means you're told what you did wrong and you should know better next time, and it gets written up. Orange means that they put you through stress tests. They literally put you through tests in the middle of your job
Nice.
to see if you get stressed out or not. And then the third and final level, red,
Kill you.
yep, termination. You're fired. So because of this woman, this Karen, this bitch, they put me on orange. On orange. Just like that.
So they
like
put you in
that.
solitary confinement.
Did
So
you?
they
It was
lo-
absolutely
Do you
ridiculous.
guys have?
on
Did you
fire.
guys have this in school?
Lock you in the freezer.
Yeah.
I think we had something similar to this.
This
yeah.
literally, yeah, it's like taking a page out of this. By the way, I had this in 5th grade,
No.
and the teacher I had legitimately didn't like me. She would never move my clip up beyond, it was red at the bottom, up beyond red. I was all the way at the bottom, and it would just stay there.
Oh my god.
She wouldn't move it up to.
So we had a clip system from 1st to 5th grade. Well, not in 5th, but from 1st to 4th. And then in kindergarten, I had a card system. And I only ever changed mine one day. And it was I got detention for jumping, in quotation marks, a kid. Some kid said me and another kid jumped him. Now, we quite literally did because I tripped on him. He
Cool.
was like on the ground, I guess, and I tripped on him. And then he just went and said we jumped him. And it's just like, huh?
Huh.
But yeah, listen.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
I also had the card system, and they would constantly put you on a yellow card just for talking. Like, everyone would get that.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I mean, when everyone's on yellow, nobody
No one
is.
will be.
yeah, I'm being reminded of a test that we had in like 3rd grade. The teacher just hated us all, and we were supposed to do a test that school week. And next thing you know, everybody got a 0 for no apparent reason. Everyone got a 0. I remember that day.
Awesome.
The teacher
Yeah.
said, "What's the matter with all of you?"
Yeah.
The
Let's just
closest-
admit. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm looking through the whole, like, the Wegmans employee handbook, and there's nothing in here that says anything about, like, profanity.
It probably says something about
It
vulgar.
says,
do
like,
have profanity
vulgar or
laws.
obscene, but it says, it's funny because it says that on or off the job to, like, customers, employees, or suppliers, and it's like, but, like,
Customers.
obviously...
If you say fuck anywhere at any time.
Penis.
Yeah, if you say it's, like, bullying or it's, like...
Listen to
What
this
the
part
fuck is
here.
this?
Listen. Just listen.
Oh, this part.
You broke a work rule.
Listen.
This has been addressed.
By who?
What are we doing right now? You guys are firing me. I'm gonna miss fucking mortgage payments. I'm gonna miss loan payments.
Well, I'm gonna
Because
stop you right
I'm
there
gonna go into
because
debt.
listen, I
Because
haven't-
what? Because
I
I
haven't been
cursed on the phone.
I haven't been disrespectful for you, and you just said the F word in front of me.
F word.
You guys
You
are
can't say it. You get in trouble.
I've never been disrespectful to you, and you. Oh,
I'm not being disrespectful to you. I'm just firing you.
disrespectful to you, and you say
I'm
the
not
F
being
word in front
disrespectful.
of me.
I'm not
no,
being disrespectful.
you
I'm
are
just
being
looking at your life.
I'm only firing you.
I mean,
But
my
instead
favorite
of, like,
bit.
talking to you about, hey, maybe you shouldn't say this on the phone.
My favorite
you
bit
were-
was he was trying to like flip it, like, oh, I'm not
Yeah,
being
don't
disrespectful,
worry,
but you
don't
just
worry.
said fuck,
I'm
even
not
though
being
they
rude to you.
explicitly
I'm
asked
just
you
sending
what
the
you said.
person.
When earlier, yeah, they asked what you said, and, like, that was okay. Yeah.
Absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, they
What
didn't
the
mention
hell?
it when they asked me what I said, right? Because I said fuck, like I used the word, and
And he went, "Ha, gotcha."
I
Now
wasn't
you
being
said it.
disrespectful to you, and yet you said the F word in front of me.
I
Yeah,
didn't
just
say that in a
said
way
what?
that was disrespectful to him either. I said I'm gonna miss fucking mortgage
Well, it's
payments.
just a mean word.
I
You
didn't
can't
say
mean
I didn't
words.
say fuck you. I didn't say like
Yeah, like, this is so ridiculous. Like,
It's
How
getting to die.
facile,
Like this is such an
how
obvious.
fragile are your feelings?
It,
Jason from
he
Perishables.
didn't even say like, oh, this has been like a, you know, like a running thing with you or anything. That's the thing. Like they're just straight up saying this is the reason why we're firing you. They don't even say like this is in combination with anything else. Even if it is, they're not telling you that. So this is like easy, cut and dry shit. Thanks.
No. Okay, so I'll mention this after we're done with this.
Okay, but just it's so cut and dry for like something like unemployment. They'll be like, this is ridiculous. So there's no way they can try and fight it because they're firing you for the dumbest thing in the entire world. As I was telling my coworkers at my job what was going on, I was like, my husband just got fired for saying the word fuck on the phone while he was off the clock, and everybody just went, are you fucking kidding me? And we were all in the break room, but everybody just went, that's retarded.
And then you all got fired.
Bullshit. Like, they were all like, that's so dumb. And then one of them, at least two of them were like, have him come work here. Because they know that he'll fit right in. Like, when I found out I had a customer with me, I was checking my phone and he told me that he got fired. And I told him, I'm like, my husband just got fired for swearing on the phone, and he was like, oh man, you know, like I used to say fuck you, you're a bitch to my supervisor all the time. Like he'd be fine what I was doing.
Yeah,
I would not have survived there.
Realistically, that's not like a problem. Most establishments don't care about that.
Yeah.
Only a handful. Some of the places I've worked at, they're very explicit on it. But
every place that I've worked at has had the employees swearing among one another, like when they're talking in general parlance, like even at Wegmans. I didn't mention that here because I didn't want to throw anyone under the bus or anything. But like, you know that this is happening if you work there. Like people swear.
Now here's what I would have done in the situation. I would have walked in there. He would have been like, "Did you swear on the phone?" I wouldn't have said anything. I would have stood up and I would have pulled my pants down. Just let him look at my fucking 10-inch, just my schmeat. Just let him look at my schmeat, and then I just walk out.
And he still would have fired you for swearing.
Listen to the.
And then they'd be like, "Damn, I can't believe you were going to lose that."
All right, let's do this.
Listen.
Oh, wait. We have the best part coming up, right?
There's only like 20 seconds left, and then the rest is just me walking away. So.
They're firing me. I'm gonna be in debt. I'm gonna.
Whose fault is that I massively overreacted?
Well, it's not
Because
my
it's
fault.
like it's so immaterial.
All right, I'm
You
done
know
with
that
this
every.
conversation. I'm done with this conversation. We're moving forward.
You must be fun with
I'm
his
done
wife.
with this conversation I started.
Separating as of right now. Clear? Understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen to this.
You can write whatever you want to write.
So he hands me this piece of paper to like write.
Yeah, they did me
Most
the
epic
same
moment.
thing. I didn't sign mine. So he grabbed.
Like, what did they?
You just tore it.
Reacted.
I just tore it up and just threw it over my shoulder.
That's
and
when you pull your pants down.
You should have ate it.
Yeah, you
That
pull.
was great.
Oh yeah, you should have.
God,
You should have
I
eaten
ate
the
it in
whole
front
thing.
of him.
Just sit
great,
there the
bro.
whole time.
Not just like take a bite and leave. No, you gotta finish that.
Well, now they have to go and
conversation
reprint
is
another
just-
page. So, and they're like, "Why do you have to reprint another page?" Well, because he ripped it up.
Well, because anybody else.
Absolutely horrible. I'm
So,
so
yeah.
sorry I had to go through all that.
Fuck Wegmans.
My mom said that
I
when
really
she comes
like-
here tomorrow, she has to go to Wegmans because she needs to get her seltzer water there. And she was like, well, you can come with me and get the stuff that you need. And I was like, that's fine. I'm like, that's fine. Polly won't come with. And
No.
she's like, okay.
No,
It's
I
like
won't step
understandable.
foot in there.
Yeah,
Alright,
but,
this
like,
is
I
a call to action, everyone. You need to shoplift from this establishment.
Well, you can't. Like, it's like near impossible to.
But
I'll
if
find
you
a way.
do,
They ain't gonna have gravity
Finally.
when there's a will.
Finally.
They ain't gonna- No one's reaching up my asshole.
Okay. So yeah, the thing that I laughed at earlier. So there was this random person who just added me on Discord, right?
And they found They found one of your videos.
Found my shopping cart video
they
and just randomly added me and started acting like really flirty and coquettish. So I thought this was like someone that's like out to fuck with me, right? To be like,
for those of you at home, coquettish means flirtatious.
Yes.
I knew what that meant though.
I did
I
not.
need more words in my vocabulary.
Need a broader vernacular to get more actual.
You need more big words.
Get more action.
But yeah, basically what I laughed at was like this person was acting like really coquettish and flirty, and I didn't understand why. Actually, I guess I still don't understand why. But then they tell me like, oh, I have a master's degree in education. So I was like, okay, well they're not trying to pretend that they're under 18 or something, so they're not trying to like bust me. So then they just randomly out of the blue say, can I send an NSFW picture of me?
What?
Yes.
What?
And I was
So
like,
this is a shopping cart video fan.
yes. And then
I mean, I would do that too. I would. Drop
I
my
was
pants.
curious, so I said,
This is the
sure.
pant dropping episode.
And then they just did.
Did they really?
No.
I don't know if
And then Drake pulls the picture up on screen.
He can show me because I'm in the same room as him.
Here, okay, just start from the bottom there and just scroll. Because I might.
But why is
bottom,
someone with
now
a
we hear.
master's degree doing this?
Why? Yeah, what the hell?
They know.
Who am
know.
I'm Drake Draxa, brother.
Saw a child in need.
Bruh, what?
I hear guitar sounds.
Whoa,
Yeah,
what is
I'm doing, like-
happening right now?
I'm doing like rim
Right?
shots this episode. I bought a baritone ukulele, so
Oh my god, I thought
it's
they
like
were
a
fucking
mini
with you.
guitar with one of the top 4 strings.
Play that one Peace and Love on Planet Earth song on Steven Universe.
That is probably on a real ukulele, and not a tenor ukulele.
I don't know what
this
this is. I'm gonna leave them be for now, but it's like I don't know what scam this is leading to.
You got what you wanted.
It was
Was it good?
I can't say it wasn't. I can't say it wasn't good. That's disrespectful. What if they're watching right now and found out?
Look,
I mean, they're a big
I'm
fan,
going to
obviously.
die on the hill saying that Steven Universe was a good show. I'm going to die on that hill.
It
And no one was denying that, don't
it
worry.
took like 2 years to actually start the story, and it ended it in like seconds. Like the falling action happened in like minutes.
I mean, yeah, there were production woes. That was mostly why all that happened. But like, it's fine.
See what kills me? I joined Steven Universe like right when the show was about to end in 2019. It was on Hulu, and I got all the way up to the finale of season 4. So I didn't get to finish season 5 or the movie or Future, and I'm ashamed of that. I wish I got to enjoy the show way before it ended. I'm regretting it so much, honestly.
Well, you know what the best episode is, right, Daniel?
Uncle Grandpa episode?
Yes,
Oh,
the Uncle Grandpa
yeah.
episode.
Yeah,
What?
the April Fool's one with Uncle
That's an
Grandpa.
episode of Uncle Grandpa, though, technically.
I mean,
That
it's
was a
both.
good one, honestly. That was funny.
Oh, I think it's Steven Universe.
Is it Steven Universe?
It is Steven Universe.
Here's a question for you guys. It's a trivia question. Is the Family Guy Simpsons episode a Family Guy episode or a Simpsons
Family Guy.
episode?
Family Guy,
writers
yeah.
wrote it.
It is Family Guy.
Yeah.
That's why everyone sucks in it.
I do have this, though. At least I got this to make up for it.
Wow, a
What is
shiny
that?
box.
It's the complete box
It's a box
set.
of Tide. Oh,
Damn.
no.
Alright.
So, what?
It's actually designed to look like a booklet.
So I guess we should talk
That's
about
so
the thing in
cool.
the title.
I love that.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in the title? Who cares?
So yeah, we
Here's
need
the-
to transition to equally important news.
What?
So Joe Biden
Oh.
fucking floundered the last debate.
Joe Biden.
Yes, I saw that. Such a shame.
But what does it matter now?
Didn't
He
you-
can
you
watched
legally
it with us.
assassinate whoever he wants.
I'm packing up my bags. I'm moving
Oh
out.
yeah, we're so fucked. Oh, so I was volunteering at a at a thrift store earlier today, right? Because I'm such a noble, good-hearted person,
That's
and
the
also
reason why.
I had to
No, the
because
reason why.
I have to serve
That's the reason
community
why.
service. But when I was there, right, I was buying a book by Donald J. Trump, and
oh my
when
god,
I
you
was
found one?
yeah, and when I was ringing it up, I clarified to the cashier, "Don't worry, I'm not Republican." And then she goes, "Oh, I'm glad you clarified you're not Republican." And then another cashier said, "Well, I don't care either way." And then she goes, "I do." Right?
And everyone clapped.
And then so I was about to I was literally no, and then so I was about to say to the other guy, all I got to say was, yesterday the Supreme Court, and the cashier that rung me up was like, yeah, I know. It's horrible. It pisses me off so much. We're in a terrible state, this country. I think it's even sadder the people that don't know about it. Truly, it's such a sad state of affairs. And that's literally what she said.
Wow.
I mean, I get it.
So she was so deeply impassioned that she didn't even want me to just repeat.
Yeah, she's like, no, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say the bad thing.
If you're,
I'm sure they've heard about it.
I mean, if you're not familiar, yesterday the Supreme Court ruled that presidents have.
Joe Biden can legally kill anyone he wants.
Yes.
I saw that.
As long as he says it's an
One a
official
month.
act.
Okay.
As long as he says ahead of time and like he makes like a whole statement about it.
Well,
Yes.
what it actually says, which could include that, what it actually says is that presidents are immune from prosecution for official acts, basically.
Yeah.
So
it isn't like, oh, as an official act, I will kill Donald Trump.
In Minecraft.
Yes. Clarify legally, that is an impression of Joe Biden.
So he can
Not
make official acts and
called
say that
action.
they're
No,
like,
it's not
say-
like he can say officially, drone strike this man. You say officially, I declare Donald J. Trump as a threat to national security.
Yes.
Thus, we'll get SEAL Team 6 to assassinate him.
In
So
Minecraft.
there are some hoops.
No, not
but,
even in
like,
Minecraft. That's what they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely going
That's
to
the
be
whole
like
point. It's not.
semantic
That's what they're
debates
planning on
about
doing. Is not in
official
Minecraft.
acts.
So I guess this is something that's like deeply incensed a lot of people. So like, even with that
I mean, yeah,
horrible
it's like
debate,
one of the worst decisions they've made in a long time.
even with that like horrible debate, how do we think Joe Biden's gonna fare in November?
Well, he's not going to have any competitors.
Well, what I'm going to be doing?
It's
I'm
gonna be
to-
less I'm less confident than I was.
I'm packing my bags as soon as possible. I'm
Do
done.
No, you're
I
not.
can't get a passport for at least another month.
I'm actually
Unfortunately.
not even bullshitting. I'm selling as much stuff as I can, and I'm packing up as much stuff as I can, and I'm out of here.
You're
Going to
selling the
Canada?
Mario statue?
Even the Mario statue, yes. I'm gonna try to keep it.
What's something you're selling? We're gonna do QVC right now. Put something up that you're gonna sell. Viewers call in.
Yeah, higher or lower?
What's something you're gonna sell? And then Daniel just strips. and I'm
Energizer
selling
Bunny.
this.
All right,
Yes, I got an Energizer Bunny plush.
spin it
Sounds
around on
good.
that little chair there.
my God,
It's
I
like a
love
lazy
that.
Susan.
Oh, you put
Da,
a
da,
lazy
da.
Susan.
No,
That's
no,
the
spin the
worst
chair.
thing.
The chair's the lazy
$5,000.
Susan.
That's-
Spin it around in the chair. That's the lazy Susan.
Spin around in the chair.
oh yeah.
We're Gangnam Style.
All right, Siri, play the shopping music. Viewers, you can now bid on this Energizer plush bunny. It's being held by our model Daniel here. Bids are starting at $11.99, $4.99 shipping.
Initial
and
bid
handling.
is $2.5 million.
Only slightly.
Our goal is to raise 20,000.
Slightly used.
All proceeds go to getting the fuck out of this goddamn country.
That I'm going to be selling is this functioning toy claw machine.
This functioning dildo.
Whoa.
This was a good bit. I'd say successful
bit.
successful bit, everyone.
Finally, we
I'm
are
selling
funny.
it for $20.
This claw machine is probably not rigged.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if Biden has another debate on a good day, because I don't think Biden was as bad mentally as everyone says he is, but
He
his
was just
voice,
sick that
his
day.
his
He was
voice
very
totally
I'll tell you
sabotaged
fair.
him.
He had to
Just
get
got on
ready
top
for
of
his.
his. I'll keep going.
He had to get ready for his golf lessons.
Oh yes.
I will say, he was writing things down in his notebook, but people like the little notepad he was given. But people didn't realize that and thought he was like falling asleep or something.
Do they
'Cause
actually?
didn't- Yes, they do have notepads.
Oh my god! Imagine if I managed to get my hands on an electoral notepad. That would be kind of cool.
The reason that Trump looked like he was awake the whole time was just because he didn't write
Didn't take
anything
any
down
notes.
because he's a fucking idiot.
It's all up here, baby.
That's why he would just start rambling too.
I mean,
Joe
it is
Biden
all
was
up
able
there.
to
I mean, he said Charlottesville didn't happen. He
Yes.
said he said
thing
on
is-
Jan 6 we were respected all around the country.
That is the important takeaway here, is that Joe Biden is definitely worse off in terms of reputation. But Donald Trump was distracted from the fact that Donald Trump is still a concerning and dangerous individual who just says things that he knows
Yeah.
that is.
I mean,
like.
he introduced that bill into the thing to the Supreme Court that would give
I mean,
like
yeah.
immunity.
This is all his fault.
You know what?
It's-
I'm gonna take
now
it.
whether-
Everyone says that this election's the most important, or this one. I'm gonna say 2016 was the most important one.
2016
And
was.
we're fucked.
But it's only because that we're really fucked now because of 2016.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I mean,
Browns.
yeah. I completely forgot what I was going to say, but like it isn't like these last two weren't also important.
It's just that 2016 was more important.
I mean, yeah, that's just what started it, but like this decision will not lead to the end of the end times.
Well,
But
I think November
Trump
might.
being president? Because it might.
Maybe.
But I think
It is
there'd be.
interesting.
I don't know if it'll totally screw up the country, but I think there will be a lot of unfucking
No, it
left,
will.
dude. Okay. I'm a little more
No.
optimistic. I don't think he'll be able to destroy the country in 4 years, but you know,
I mean, they didn't
Rome
have
wasn't
a
built
plan
in a
last
day.
time.
No thoughts, head empty. Kill country.
I mean, to be fair, I do think that like Trump doesn't have a plan this time beyond Project 2025, but if he actually legislates that and put that into place, is up in the air. Because, you know,
Well, I mean,
knowing
here's
Trump,
the-
he could just like spend the first 18 months mandating that all government employees use Truth Social from here on out, and then by
mean-
then we just have the midterms.
I mean, here's the thing. I was sort of thinking about this on my walk from work yesterday because it was fresh in my mind, let's say. Donald Trump is... I don't know if I'd even describe him as a pawn in the scheme. He's just sort of the face of what's going on, essentially.
He's the mascot.
Yeah. He just says the things that, like, get people primed to be okay
says
with
what
all
we're all
the
thinking.
stuff happening. Yeah.
That's the thing, is he just like says things confidently, which when contrasted to Biden, even though Trump's usually lying about stuff, he just didn't look enthusiastic at all during that debate.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. We're in
Well, I
in
mean-
hell world.
I mean, we say that, like, oh, Joe Biden didn't do as bad as we think, but, like, he did do some bad.
He did pretty bad. There was a few really bad stumbles there. There was the part where he says, he says I'm unhealthy, but this guy is 6 foot 230, like that part. Like there were some parts where I was like, oh, that's bad. That never happened in either of the 2020 debates. I don't know if he just had a bad day that day or what.
His facial expressions weren't great either. Like, he looked surprised when they were talking about Israel and Palestine.
I mean, I can imagine in his head he was like, oh no. Stick to the script. Plan for this.
I like his excuse for it was hang on, let me pull that up. This was his response to it. It was like, folks, I might not walk as easily or talk as smoothly as I used to. I might not debate as well as I used to. It's like, if you're admitting to these things, they're like, oh, I'm not really good at talking. Maybe you shouldn't be the fucking president. If you can't talk.
Maybe don't admit to the thing that your opponent is saying in order to smear your reputation.
Let me close with this. I know I'm not a young man. State the obvious. Well, I know.
Might be hard to
I was like,
believe.
no, you're so young, Joe.
What are they applauding?
I have no idea.
He is old. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually looking through like elections throughout history right now, and actually, this isn't the only time where two different electoral years had the same candidates, because there was a couple examples, like for example, 1952 and 1956 elections had the same two candidates, Dwight D. Eisenhower and Aldi Stevenson II. Like both
Who
for
won?
the same years. So apparently, it's there was another one I just saw earlier. I'm gonna try to get back to it. Just saw earlier.
Demon cat.
The cat just. Oh, she's trying to get the fly. She's trying to get a. Silly.
We got. Yeah, Joe.
Standing
Old.
America's
Let's go,
old
Brandon.
too.
I mean, he has seen. He is 81 years old. He has seen 1/3 of America's history.
Oh.
So
I don't get people who are like this for Joe Biden.
All right.
yeah. You're doing too much. You have to have like the passive sort of apathy the rest of us do.
The second example of this kind of phenomenon happening, where 2 years had the same candidates, was 1896 and 1900, with William McKinley for Republican,
Satan and Hitler.
William Jennings Bryan for Democratic.
Interesting.
And in both of those cases, McKinley won.
Isn't it interesting how like Nixon was more left-leaning than fucking Biden is?
Is that true?
Nixon established the Environmental Protections Agency. He established the Clean Water Act. He established the Clean Air Act.
Sure, but I don't think
he
like,
opened up China
socially-
to trade.
I
He
don't think,
raised
like-
the minimum wage. He
Okay, so economically he is.
Man, this guy's so cool.
I mean,
whatever
what has
happened to
Biden
him?
done economically?
Have
He's
you ever
not
kicked him
raised
out?
federal minimum wage. He's not.
No,
has
what I'm
Biden-
saying that I'm not arguing that economically that like
Okay.
yeah that Nixon would be. But
Even
I'm not
socially,
saying most. I don't think so. No. Yeah. What do you? How do you think Nixon referred to black people?
The same way LBJ did, and he passed
I
the.
found a Wikipedia, not Wikipedia, history.com website for this. So yeah, this is the 7th time that this has happened. This is like the 7th time that we've had a rematch for U.S. candidates.
So it's not unique.
Nixon also tried to pass the comprehensive health insurance plan. If you know that was basically to establish universal health care. That was in '65.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't just economically; it was definitely.
How many of these are lies?
What? I'm sorry.
Are you gaslighting us?
No,
right now?
I'm being legit. I legitimately believe that Nixon is more left-leaning than Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's kind of insane that we go through.
Joe
all
Biden's
these
done
debates,
nothing
and
for
yet we can't get free
for
healthcare
universal
in America.
healthcare. Nothing for universal healthcare. He tried to do. I mean, I guess now he could just cancel student loans as an official act, like, and just totally contravene the Supreme Court. He could just do that.
It's so funny because I'll see him on Twitter. He'll be like, "Oh, this is such a shame that this is happening. We need to put a stop to it." Bitch, you're the president. Do something.
What has Joe Biden done?
I mean, there's some things he's done. He put us back in the Paris Climate Agreement Accord, whatever the hell it's called. I'm talking like him right now. It's contagious. He did try to cancel student loans. It just got shut down by SCOTUS. What else was there?
He ate chocolate chip ice cream.
He did do that.
Chocolate chip.
Big gay ice cream is Mike Bloomberg's favorite ice cream. Do you guys remember that? Mike Bloomberg?
Oh,
he was trying to like relate to the American people, so he was showing off like his favorite ice cream flavor. Big gay ice cream.
My favorite ice cream is vanilla.
He spent $1 billion trying to get elected, and he didn't even make it in the top 5.
What a
loser.
What a big gay ice cream.
Loser.
Didn't his Instagram post like a Squidward, like N-word meme?
It's my ice cream. Ah, thank you. Big gay ice cream is the best.
Oh my god.
Why didn't he win?
He could have.
Isn't he dead?
I just want Obama back. That's all I'm asking for.
Is this
Honestly,
Chuck
yeah.
Lorre? No,
I
it's
miss
Weird Al
Another $20
Yankovic.
trillion for bombing children.
Hang on, what's this?
This is Death
Swear
Note, I
that
think.
sounds familiar.
Holy shit, Death Note 2?
They made another one. 2 notes.
Oh, we're doing music. It seems that
I will be right back. I'm gonna get some ice cream. Actually, that made me want ice cream.
Big gay ice cream?
All right, you guys want the Family Guy theme again? Because Daniel missed it.
Do the American Dad theme.
Okay, let me pull up the chords for that again.
Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that I'm gonna be extremely gay.
And if Nixon isn't more left-leaning than Biden is currently, he's definitely more left-leaning than Trump or the Supreme Court currently is. Like,
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
like, because the Supreme Court basically undid all the things that Nixon put in for the government to be able to protect the environment under. The Supreme Court was actually corporations can destroy the planet, and the government has no power to do anything about it. So, okay, Siri, you're dismissed.
Hey, they wanted to hear the American Dad theme. I was waiting for you to get done talking.
I'm good.
Am I allowed to?
You gotta understand content.
What are your thoughts on this, SRB? As
I got a feeling that it's gonna
a
be
political
wonderful
science
day.
major.
Sun in the sky has a smile on its face and it's telling us
I do like American Dad.
Oh boy, it's well to say. Good
What were we talking
morning,
about again?
USA.
Nixon?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good job.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts, SRB.
On what specifically?
What I've been saying!
Is he?
You've been saying a lot of things, Drake.
About
Just
Nixon.
guess what I kept talking.
Oh, about Nixon, okay. It is kind of funny that we forget about Nixon's whole presidency. Like, the Watergate thing is all you remember him for.
Yeah, I'm not a crook. Like, that's
I mean,
basically
I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, him being a terrible person does sort of obfuscate most of that.
It's kind of like when people say, "Oh, Hitler wasn't all bad." I mean, he created highways or some shit.
So
And
it's
he
sort
was
of
an
it's
artist.
sort of the opposite of Obama because he was so cool you forgot about all the innocent people he killed.
Final word,
Obama could
Daniel.
play basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
All right, we gotta actually make content here.
What are you talking about?
No,
Yeah.
What we're doing.
I hate improv. Drake Dragsaw.
Yes.
What do you think about the philosophy that? Well, I mean, I know you're going to vote for Biden because we all sort of have to at this point. But what do you think about the philosophy of we have to vote for Biden to delay the inevitable?
I mean, it's either delaying the inevitable or facing it now. Like, I mean, if you think that Trump is an inevitability, then, I mean, delaying that inevitability is better than having it come now. I think if we can delay Trump another 4 years, there will be more eligible voters that will vote against him.
Wait. Yeah. Oh shoot! I didn't even think about that. If he, which I'm not saying, he's gonna lose because going to the votes, I'm genuinely getting nervous right now. But if he manages to win,
I think that, I mean, that depends on what polls you look at. I think it's basically a coin toss at this point. But
yeah, if Trump loses this election, will he run for the 2028 election, or can he not run anymore?
Yeah, you can run as many times as you want.
Oh,
free
God.
speech.
They're finally going to make January 7th.
I mean, he's basically vowed that. He said that he wants to, he said on Jan 6th we had a strong border.
Yeah.
January 7th 2 or January 6th 2. Now
Electric
with even more
Boogaloo.
terrorism. Because that's what they are. I mean, let's be honest. There's no difference.
I mean, yeah. It's frustrating. It's just petulance.
Like, it's kind of ironic that they're saying that BLM was a terrorist organization, and when that's exactly what they're
I mean, they say that
doing.
leftists. I mean, they say that leftists,
They don't
they
understand
violently, they violently like destroy cities. They burn down cities. You know, all those cities they got burned down, like you know, like those ones you saw in the news.
Yeah, I saw a trash can on fire, I think.
Yeah.
And then
can't
once
do
you
that
try
anymore.
to deflect against them, they'll threaten you by beating you.
Yes. I don't know. It's just deflection. That's the conservative move.
They're all loud. They're violent. They are very
They're all
aggressive.
pedophiles.
Yeah, and that too.
And they're gay.
They don't like knowing things.
Let's never forget the legendary conservative Christian film that was 2025.
Oh yes. Oh, we gotta. That's coming up, by the way. Communism's gonna take over in 6 months.
Oh my God! You know what?
yeah.
I want to do a review of 2025 in 2025.
You won't live to see it, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we do have.
Joe Biden will officially kill you.
Trump's got another trial between now and the election, and he's also facing sentencing. He could go to prison. I mean, there's a small chance at that. So,
But also, maybe that won't stop him.
Our first
Did they delay
ever
that sentencing?
arrested president in history. Like, that's how much of a dipshit Trump is.
What'd you say, SRV?
Did they delay that sentencing?
If they have, that's news to me.
I mean, they're trying to delay everything. For
I
as long as
remember that
possible.
because that was 7-Eleven Slurpee Day. We thought
Like,
he should walk in like sipping a Slurpee.
I have never seen America this stupid or this brain rotted before in my history at all. Like, this is like next level idiocy.
My mom hasn't either. Like my mom, when she found out, never mind.
Oh,
what allegedly happened, why Paulie here was in trouble with the law. She said, "Good. I'm glad. I would applaud him." You know, so like, because it had to do with.
They're trying to do their best to get Trump to not run for president. I'm hoping.
My mom's 67.
Okay.
She's never seen it this braid rotted
So
either. That's the thing.
apparently they delayed it to September 18th.
Okay. So we still have a chance. We still have a chance.
Is there a chance that's also National Slurpee Day?
It's a week after 9/11.
If they push it forward a week, yeah, then. Now I want to ask. Do we think that when Trump was first invented in 2015, that the sort of philosophy that made MAGA Republicans exist, was it just created in that moment? Or was that
feel like
bubbling under
the Lord
beforehand?
said,
I mean, it definitely was bubbling under, but now that you know, they opened Pandora's box, we see the bigotry up front. Like you see, it's not uncommon to see.
And you
like
know, you can't put Pandora back in the box.
you can't put Pandora back in the box. It's not uncommon to legitimately see like on Facebook where boomers fucking writhe and reproduce. Under like a video of a person being gay or something, they'll say, and then for no reason at all, Hitler was voted into power. That's a thing that like you'll see. Where like there's actually like fucking Nazi sympathizers. There was Charlottesville in 2017, which apparently, according to Trump, didn't happen. There was the Capitol riot. Like this is all just unfurled. So,
yeah.
I mean, I think it was bubbling under, but I think Trump's also just radicalized a lot of people. What's her name? Not Taylor Lorenz, Shaya Raichik. She said in the interview we watched that, COVID was the thing that radicalized her because Trump was able to, use that as a source of outrage, basically, and further radicalize his supporters off the heel of what they allege to be a fraudulent election, right? And off the heel of, what the hell is it called? Jan 6. So I think all these things have further emblazoned Trump supporters, which ironically emblazoned Biden supporters. I think that's why people came out in November. I think the main reason why Biden won was because Trump fucked up COVID so badly. But like those debates didn't help either. But people have the memory of a goldfish, unfortunately. So it's like I'm not so confident now that people are going to remember that Trump fucked everything up. People are just going to, like, remember, like, oh, but gas prices are high now and this and that. So,
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. I just don't get why people would be like this.
I mean, it's just, radicalization. They they feel like they have to be this emphatic about what they believe. They believe that people are trying to take the country from them. They believe that people are, grifting off of benefits and taking their tax dollars and using it on heroin. Well, that's not the case. But
yeah.
So anyways.
Anyways.
Any final thoughts from anyone? Bronze, you wanted to ask me, what do you think of people that vote for Biden, but you got interrupted?
I have something to say. I mean,
you said
I was also going to ask, like, what do you think of the people that are like, I mean, neither option is good, so like, why bother?
I mean,
they're stupid.
They are stupid.
They're like single issue people who are like,
neither option is good. I mean, no,
like Biden
but
is
one
fucking up Israel so badly that like, I do want to support him.
I mean, if you don't vote, then you can't fucking bitch about. I mean, it's at the cost of the American people if you don't vote. I mean, it's at the cost of your trans allies and like women and gay people and everyone else that you call friends. I mean, if you don't vote to protect those people,
I say
Trump's gonna go out and fucking terrorize them.
Here's my defense for Biden. What if by the time November rolls around, he's done, he does the grift that you think he's going to do, and he stops giving money to Israel. And then he gets elected.
That's not going to happen, but okay.
No. And then he just forgets that Israel exists, and he stops giving them money. Because he's on them. They could be like, so what about Israel? And he's like, what? And then he goes,
He did look confused when they mentioned Israel at the debate.
Yeah, it was like,
what if he does not know that he's giving money to Israel?
That's what I think my October surprise is going to be. I think Biden's going to pull out of Israel.
He's going to pull out.
He's going to pull out of Israel, and I think that's what's going to... Because...
He's going to whip it out.
I think that's what, that'd be the smartest move to make, is that, right before November, to just pull out of Israel.
He's pulling his cock out!
To what?
I mean, that seems sort of... I don't know what the word performative, I guess. I mean, it's a real change, but it seems like a bit late if he does that.
Yeah, but, I mean, he would be doing it then because people have no memory. Like, if he did it now, no one would remember it by November. If he were to do it. That's what I would be thinking if I was in his position.
I mean, now at any point would be too late, but, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but, like, if he pulled out of Israel, you would be like, yeah, man, good for you. Sick.
No.
No?
I would be like, why did it take you so goddamn long?
He just forgot about it. It's going to be on the anniversary of October 7th, actually.
Has Daniel entered the void?
It's going to be the anniversary of Free Slurpee Day. Do we want to talk about Dr. Disrespect?
Oof.
I mean, it's funny.
But we still got Norm to talk about.
We're going to talk about that when Harry's on the show.
So yeah,
okay.
I think we need to establish some context. I'm not sure who would be the best at explaining the context behind this before.
Dr. Disrespect is an American live streamer
who likes kids.
Spoilers, Jesus.
As young as he can get.
So Dr. Disrespect is an American live streamer. He's one of those guys who like plays an asshole character, but is just a normal asshole in real life. He was at one point one of the biggest Twitch streamers of all time.
Yeah, 6'9".
And then one day in 2017, he was permanently banned from the platform with no stated reason given.
Okay.
Now people had speculated for like the entire time the reasons why he was banned. Like some people said it was because like at one point he live streamed inside of a public bathroom, and there were a couple of other theories for it, but it was later just blanketly stated by an ex-Twitch employee that we had an investigation because using the inbuilt Twitch whisper like DM
Yeah,
service
using
that they had for, like, a
hitting
year.
girls up through the fucking like
Yeah.
the built-in DM
Was
feature on
having an
Twitch.
inappropriate conversation with a minor, and of course this instantly blew up.
He was trying to
because-
strike a chord.
trying to strike a
no.
chord.
Try to strike a
And-
card that's probably A minor.
And I think we should pull up his initial response to it. I don't know if you can find it, but like his initial response to the whole story wasn't being like, no, that didn't happen.
Could you link
It
that
was,
to me?
It was, oh, listen, this has all been settled in the court. No wrongdoing was acknowledged. I got paid for it. It got settled. And then he did an Elden Ring stream.
Where is this it
It
here?
would be a reply to the thing, I think.
Is this it?
Let's see. I can't read. I mean, that is one of them. Yeah, that is a bad one.
Who cares about documents?
Listen,
I can't
I'm
read.
obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can since this is the fucking internet.
Oh, careful, he's getting fired.
Stop bullying.
Don't bully.
I didn't do anything wrong. All of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid.
No
Rick,
wrongdoing
was this your
found.
response to the employer?
Yes.
And
Oh
then
my
he did
god.
an Elden Ring stream,
What-
and then I want to.
This person's retarded. Fuck you. They don't even know how to spell cord. Go ahead.
Defense.
Oh yeah, here's the video of it. So the thing that truly got him to finally respond.
Hang on, we got the quartering backing him up here. So.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, that's exactly who we want.
He's got to be innocent. If the quartering is on
I
his
think
side.
the quartering's Republican.
So yeah,
so-
this is
We can't believe the quartering. Who can we believe?
so he immediately does an Elden Ring stream.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the exact moment that he got fired from the game studio that he founded, because that was the real motivating thing behind him actually responding.
This
was
is
when
right in
he
the beginning
realized-
here.
Yeah, it was when he realized he couldn't get money anymore.
I mean, I would be pretty disappointed if I got fired.
I don't know why this video is 10 minutes long, but yeah,
Maybe it's him
just
finding out and then his reaction to it.
The timing of when he
What else
reacts
is there to
is
do
really
here?
funny.
Nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do except to talk to minors.
What about quest lines? I know, but you know how we.
I know, but you know,
I know. I'm just because I'm a liar.
Then he reads the text.
And cue the music.
Music is perfect.
Shit.
This is like the scene in the movie.
Yeah.
This is like Walter White getting texted that Skylar's having.
Yeah,
the
this is Dr. Disrespect's gif of Walter White falling over crying.
I like that part of Breaking Bad was like has been totally ruined now, because
Yeah. And so yeah, the rest of the video I believe is him going like, listen guys, I think I just need a break from the limelight, being big and famous and having a massive penis. It's just been very stressful on me.
The music just keeps going too.
Can we pull his
And
fucking
then-
nose off?
And so then finally, we get this gif.
That's kind of a funny gif, though.
Yeah. Too bad it's a pedophile. And then here was
Yeah,
his
true.
official statement.
A quick statement.
Quick statement. I want you to scroll down to the bottom of this slowly.
I'll get it.
Quick
You want
statement.
me some background music going?
A quick statement.
While you were scrolling.
Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement.
That's how he talks.
Let's cut the fucking bullshit. You forgot the apostrophe in let's, but that's okay. He pays for Twitter. He's not very well educated. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about.
He says what we're all thinking.
I will always be upfront about anything I can be upfront about. But if I cannot be upfront about it, then of course I will not be.
If hypothetically, legally speaking.
And I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to
After I got fired.
I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively. Collectively.
It was mutual.
It was mutual. You saw,
Good,
like,
buddy.
the grin, you know, like, just fade off of his face there after, like, you saw that when he got the
You saw
text.
the soul leave his body.
His soul leave his body. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people, and talented and good, that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban.
Right.
Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor? An individual minor, huh?
An individual, just one.
Not, not like a cult, a Siamese minor or something. Back in 2017, the answer is yes. Were there? By the way, I'm just curious about something. Why are they called Siamese twins? The Siamese just means that'd be calling them like.
Wait, read that last part again.
No, hang on. I'm just curious as to why are they called Siamese twins? Like that would
Read
just be
that last part again.
See, it's me's,
Why-
as in 2 me's.
But because that would just be saying Vietnamese twins now. Because see, it just comes from the country of Siam.
Anyways, if you could read the first part of that again.
It's because there were 2 men who were originally joined at the waist and led an active life.
Read the first part of that paragraph again.
Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. All right. Were there real intentions? Now that's important. If there were real intentions and not just a
Not
bit.
fake intentions.
Not
Not
a
just
bit
making
for
shit
comedic.
up. not wanting to fuck kids for the lulz.
Doing a little bit of a
Behind
joke.
these messages,
A little
the
bit funny,
answer
haha.
is absolutely not. Those were casual, mutual conversations.
You guys want to know a fun fact?
What's the fun fact?
The DMs unfortunately have not been made public, but from the people who have seen them and are involved in the investigation, some of the DMs are about planning for Dr. Disrespect and the minor to meet up at TwitchCon.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Of course, TwitchCon.
The safe space. I like that he clarifies that they were mutual conversations. It's like he wasn't just screaming into the void at her.
Yeah, everything is mutual with Dr. Disrespect.
That sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. This is such a verbose way of going about it.
Their lawyer really popped off with this one.
This was not written by a lawyer, because a lawyer would identify that this sounds like so evasive and pathetic.
A lawyer would also put an apostrophe.
Yeah. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I like that he mentions that nothing illegal happened and no crimes were committed. That's good.
So that means it's all fine. If nothing happened,
Yes.
if no illegal things happened, then that means morally it's fine.
That's what they always go to with these types of people. It's just like, oh, well, nothing illegal happened. I mean, the age of consent is like 2 years old where I live. So I mean, if you
Well, I mean, we get to morality in the next paragraph, but
well, yes, but it's just like they always need to, like when the shit happened with Pyro, right? Where he goes like, I did sext a 15 then 16-year-old, but I would rather be labeled as a creep rather than a pedo. And it's like they need to make this sort of like, it's like they're trying to make a concession here, but they're not really. They're not actually making a concession. It's just to further obfuscate, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing here, where it's just like, oh, nothing illegal happened. It's like, well,
It's trying to play to the audience that, for some reason, has all of the age of consents in every state memorized.
Yep. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and the case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Yes, we know.
Cool, man.
Believe it or not, we know this. Okay, I guess you would have to clarify that, because some people don't know the difference between civil and criminal, but... Yeah. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband,
That's
and
on
a father.
Me.
It should have never happened. I get it.
Listen.
We all got that one moment, you know?
Listen, to the morality police, I'll turn myself in.
It's like a fake, like he's made 3 sentences here acting like he's making a concession. He's like, but don't label me as a pedophile or anything. I'm not a predator or a pedophile. It was, you know, it should have never happened. It's like it's a fake concession where it's like, no, like when you have these conversations with a minor, well, relative or not, like, irregardless of if you're actually attracted to that person for their age or anything, that it is predatory. It is, you're in a position to be predatory, right? That's the issue with it.
Yeah. I like reading this. I can pinpoint the exact moment his face turned blood red as he was writing this.
Now, with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels, being thrown around so loosely.
And a lawyer probably didn't write this.
Social media is a destruction zone. What does that mean? I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you
kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly
you know me.
A lawyer probably would have spelled truly correctly too. Knows me. Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. Just say the words of those types of people, those things with those people.
You know, those people.
Fuck that.
Those people.
That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I needed to regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said this all sooner. Unfortunately, it had to be the point where it was completely unavoidable.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout these years, and we love you guys like you can't imagine. I bet. I have the fucking best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you always have been great. You have always been greatly appreciated. I like. He's trying to throw the, like the parasocial line out there to see how that works.
Yeah, they've always been greatly appreciated, says the man who's had more than one controversy about cheating on his wife.
Yeah, so I was about to say he also has been accused.
I like that he brings it up in this, as a husband.
I don't know. Molly, how do you think as a husband?
As a husband, I think this guy's fucking retarded.
Now that you're one of those, do you think
now that
about
you're one of
fucking
those
kids?
people?
Oh shit! Yeah, Polly is married. Who did that? Who let him do that?
Who let him do
If
that?
you should say as a husband before every argument you make now.
Yeah.
As a husband, I think vanilla's better than chocolate.
I do think that. He thinks that too, I think.
You're not a husband.
I don't know if vanilla's better than chocolate.
Why was
ice cream?
Why was Daniel cast into 1,000 Years of Darkness? What the fuck's going on?
was
I don't know. I just realized my camera is not working.
We'll turn it on.
There
we go. That's much better.
That's better.
There we go.
Turn the light on.
Right.
Why are you in 1,000 Years of Darkness?
Here we go. Ah! There we go.
Yay!
Do we have anything to talk about?
Yeah, we're talking about this right now.
Okay, besides this.
You know the thing that's in front of us?
Oh, we got
Jamilyn,
some.
is that a sex toy in the
That's-
background? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. My bad.
So I do.
That's a wall.
I want to ask the.
Wait,
panel.
hold on. What'd you
do you
thought?
fuck
What
walls,
was it? What was it? What were you pointing at?
Legitimately,
That
what
is-
were you pointing at?
Are you sexually
something
attracted to
that's-
this wall, Siri?
Well, absolutely, but that's a different thing. There's like
I mean,
something.
look at it. It's like by gender.
Yeah, the thing to the right of the thing you just slapped. My right, your left.
This?
That looked like some sort of sex toy from a distance, like a BDSM thing. and
It's
I'm
for
really
BDSM.
concerned to-
You mean
the
rope?
shittiest sex swing I've ever seen.
You can't have a sex swing in your house. What if your mother comes over?
My mom is coming over tomorrow. Thank God we don't have
I
one.
like
wanting-
that. That's pretty cool.
she's
It's pretty
wanting
cool
over?
chain chomp plush.
She's wanting?
Yeah, I love this little guy.
Finally, if you're uncomfortable. Oh wait, no. But trust
Oh,
me when
yeah.
I say this to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero
Well,
real
my
life
haters.
experience. I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same.
Bullying.
He's trying to play into, like those conservatives, like, they're trying to censor and cancel me. He's trying to play to like those types of people. I was like,
To
yeah,
be
right.
To be fair, that I think every one of them has been accused of
They are Twitch streamers.
They're in the same position. They're in the same boat, so they relate to this.
He's trying to own the haters in this accusations addressing tweet.
I'm the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family, as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders.
Be right back real quick.
They want me to disappear? Yeah, fucking right. Now, it's
It must
interesting.
be real awkward for your wife.
He says as he takes a break.
What?
Oh yeah, the best part about this.
He edited this 2 times
Edit-
since it was published.
2 times.
Yes, he did. Kept
You want to
editing
know?
out
Do you
something
want to
weird.
know the only change?
Yeah, what was it? It was something really weird.
Oh, the first one was the initial one, and the second one was every word was the same except he removed the word minor.
And then he added it back.
Then he added it back because people realized he removed it.
That's pretty funny.
He was like, fuck it, I don't have any shame.
That's really funny. With an individual
minor?
back in 2017. Daniel, where'd you go?
Didn't he say be back?
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I planned
he's-
for this.
He's somewhere.
Alright, we're back, guys.
So, I do want to ask the panel, if you somehow had thoughts on this person, what were your guys' thoughts on Dr. Disrespect
Before this
all of
happened?
this? Yeah.
I thought it was a bitch.
I thought,
always thought
I
Dr.
mean,
I
you're doing that
So-
thing where whenever some comedian gets exposed for something, you're like, oh, I never thought it was funny.
no, but he
I
always.
mean, like, we
played
don't like
No,
him
no.
anyway. Like, he's
I
not,
wasn't-
he's like a
no, here's the thing.
right-wing retard.
It wasn't that. No, I played Call of Duty. There was a match where I was playing against Dr. Disrespect. I don't know if it was on air or not, but he cussed me out and it pissed me off, and I called him a faggot, and I got banned from Call of Duty for a week.
Well,
Everyone clapped.
well, the quartering backs him, so.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
and
lying. This
he's
did
live.
happen. I used to be
He is
really good
live
at
at
Call of
Rumble at 1 p.m.
I mean,
so.
On Rumble?
yeah, the quivering.
Guys, I mean, he's nothing to be reckoned with. He does shit out 5 videos a day, 25 videos a week. So I mean, you gotta be impressed by that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
And
just.
he's only at a quarter of his power.
I hope most of those are shorts.
They're probably
No.
just segments from his streams,
They are.
not real videos.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Anyone
here.
else has to chime in? What
I
are your
mean, to
thoughts on
me, he
Dr.
was just
Disrespect?
like dumb guy. Like I
he's
didn't
just-
really watch him.
Yeah.
I never did, but I only knew about like his controversies and like stuff like that because I'm kind of in the same like sphere of like Twitch streamers that are like controversial, but not right-wing controversial, just regular
What is it with-
controversial.
What is it with these guys and not being able? They don't know what the word demonetized is. It's like they know what the word money is. They know how money is spelled. How do you not know what monetized or monetary? How do you not know how that's spelled? Yeah, I had a feeling that Dr. Disrespect will get banned / demonetized.
Do you know? You do realize you're talking about the quartering, right? There's no
It's just with
like
these guys.
actual
The
brain
quartering?
cells. Yeah, they're
Also, he's an
no brain
American,
cells
but he
in that
spells
human.
cancellation with 2 L's. So that's good.
Okay, let's take a poll. How do you guys spell cancellation?
I spell it like this, because I'm an American.
How do I spell it? I think with 1. I don't know.
Well, apparently I betrayed my
1, but
country
it's
because
weird
I
that he
used
spells
2.
It's weird that he spells it with 2.
Oh, apparently, okay, apparently it is more common with 2, but you can do it
That's
with
what
1.
I thought.
Canceled
I thought
is
I was
spelled
going
with 1
crazy.
L in America, though. Cancelled is usually spelled with 1 L.
Yeah.
I don't really think about it, honestly.
Now I want to ask this: how do you pronounce the N-word?
Americans favor
Greg saw.
cancelled, and
Greg, how do you pronounce
British
the N-word?
English prefers 2 L's.
Yeah, nice job speaking over there, buddy.
Joe Biden.
It's time to learn something, guys.
Oh no.
Wow!
So, did you know how versatile Microsoft
Did you
Paint
know?
is at doing
Oh,
shit?
is this what we're?
Oh,
I know what we're doing.
I did not. If only there was
Wanna
a
learn
man
more.
who could teach me.
Especially one who's tried raping a woman.
Just fucking
There are
jump
more
scare.
flags.
What's going on, America?
What's going on,
Wow, he
America?
looked intelligent.
No, this was 5 years ago.
Now I think some
drinking-
wires might have gotten
He
crossed.
doesn't look as.
Is he
dog
drinking out of a
shit.
bucket?
Wait, is his face actually kind of normal?
I like that he printed out a picture of the American flag and taped it to his wall.
Now I'm not sure if this was like documented anywhere,
show
but
you a
I
little
do
bit,
have to ask: what country does this guy live in?
Done on Microsoft Paint.
Are you talking about Trumpster Bob?
Just a.
Yeah,
Just
like where's he
another
from?
picture I made.
He's in Texas.
Guys, check out this
So it's
picture
own
he
country.
made.
If you like it.
And then he'll show you how to make one like this. You ready?
Let's see.
A lot of people don't know how to do some basic things on
I like his
Microsoft
wall, but
Paint,
it's
so you don't
missing
know
a
how to
mac
make
and
things
cheese
like
box.
really cool
This is
limbs
before
and
his
stuff
cheese,
like that, right?
not his cheese, his beard
And
yellowed.
The reason I like Microsoft Paint is because it's easy to use and you can make memes like really fast
Memes.
compared to
Memes.
I agree. I agree, Trumpster Bob.
even though they're
I
just
get it.
basic stuff.
God, that's the same fucking way that Josh Banko said it.
Sometimes you can make some really cool stuff.
Sometimes you make some really cool
Really
stuff.
cool.
Let me show you what I did.
Do we see some cool stuff?
We're about to. What's awesome in this video
Of course,
is
you're
that
on my gas, you
Microsoft
see my
Paint
Whoa.
crashes on him multiple times.
And as you can tell,
Paint crashes on him.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
well, if it'll work.
Well, he's using the
this is
first
American
Apple
flag, and I
computer or
just
something. The
pasted
first
a big
Microsoft
bunny on there.
computer.
He's using his Commodore
but
64. It's taking a lot out of him.
In all the areas where I want to.
No, he's using Temple OS.
So how did I do that? I just took.
I like that he has. I like that he has
OBS
OBS downloaded and chooses to use whatever the shitty screen recorder thing is.
Coloring.
I hope one of you got that reference.
I get it.
You have to change the coloring. You can't do, for example, all pink because then the whole thing would be, it wouldn't come out right because you behind you would only have
That's
to
why.
outline of Bugs Bunny against the American flag. So
Thank
you have
you.
to make the outside a different color. So
I didn't know what a mask was. Thank you,
and
Trumpster
then
Bob.
you copy it.
I'm surprised. Is it bad that I'm legitimately like learning that? I didn't know this was a feature in Microsoft Paint.
This.
Well, yeah, if
Come up
if
here to
the
the corner
the
and you run down
background
here and
color
you
is the
copy
same
it.
color as like a part of it, then the part of it in the color becomes the
Like
background.
this.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Now
that.
what that does
Well, T-Bob is a
is when
fountain
you
of
paste
knowledge.
it, you can reach over here like this under this select area.
Did you
and
know this,
get
Bruns?
Transparent, but that doesn't do anything except for the white.
Did you know
I
that?
didn't
Yeah.
do it for the white, so I don't want.
I
that.
didn't
I
know
don't
that.
want
How
it
did
to
he
come
learn
through unless
this?
I
How did he
went
learn
back
this
all the
before
way
I
to the
did?
white color
On his Windows
and
8
made it white
computer.
again. So if I choose green,
Is there an
which is this color
identical
out here,
Microsoft Paint
see there?
video somewhere on the
It'll
internet?
do that. But what if I choose
He's
pink?
just copying this.
Now it inverts it. See there?
Wow, Bugs Bunny on Bugs Bunny.
So what I do
That's
Some
crazy.
bugs on bugs action.
The tool is what you get. So you can post this on here. Right now, this gray, as you can see, his tail is. I could put I guess a star on his tail. If I
Wow.
wanted
I
to.
can't believe they
But I don't want
wokified
that
Bugs
color. I
Bunny.
want the pink. See there?
You did it.
And this is
That's
how I
better.
came up with.
Wow.
He came up with
Put it
this.
over here.
This is his OC.
So what is the rest of this video here?
Is he going to teach us how to rotate text?
So, like, what does he spend the
so.
rest of this time here doing?
He's teaching us all of Microsoft Paint.
He's making like a whole ass fucking thing. I love
I
this.
can do a brighter red, but I don't want red against red, since I'm gonna write over here on this section.
He's showing you how to
And
write
then
text.
you can word it any way you
Did
want.
he
like,
lower the
I
transparency on the
love
background?
This
Yes.
great
Huh.
country.
You know, he's a real texter.
Bless.
Country is
Bob.
capitalized.
All
I want to see Trumpster Bob animate his own Looney Tunes cartoon.
Let's call him. Wait, where's my phone?
You got blocked, I thought.
Yeah, he might have unblocked me.
I don't know where your phone
Hopefully.
I think it's still in the car.
something like that. You can word it however you want, whatever you want to put on there.
Really?
And then you just come up here and make the wording bigger.
You what?
Anything?
Big.
The wording bigger.
Something like this. Wow, that's big.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, what is going on with the capitalization here?
Yeah, he's just capitalizing random shit. He's made a lot of these. You can see Bugs 5, Bugs 6.
His computer is nothing but Bugs Bunny.
Let's look at some of these pictures here. We have Smack Talk, Group White Men, Hitler.
White man.
Is it just a bunch of white Bugs Bunnies?
Whiteman.jpg?
Fake account,
Wait a minute. No.
Fake account.
Trumpsters Conservatives, Joy,
Who is this?
camera roll.
No, I don't want that. Hold up. See, I'm trying to save it where I can find it, because if you spell everything the same way, like see, I use one G
he's
in this
learning
bug,
too.
so that way I can group them together.
Does he have multiple hard drives?
It's not out of being stupid. It's just out of
How?
You want to group your
I mean,
photos
with the
together,
kind of
you can
stuff he's
word them
involved
however you
with, he
want
should.
in files. That doesn't matter.
Probably.
Look at how laggy his computer is for just
And then
Microsoft Paint.
I'm gonna jump over here to Gab.
He's got a pro page on Gab.
Okay,
He's got Twitter Blue for Gab.
that makes sense.
It
And I wanna
always
share a
comes back
photo.
to Gap.
Liberal National Fart Day. What the fuck was that?
Wait, what?
What?
Excuse me?
And Democrat National Fart Day and Communist National
Finally.
Okay, how
Biden
many
part
fart
two.
days does he have?
There's Socialist and
This guy has a
Muslim.
weird fetish.
Is Looney Tunes the only thing he knows?
Muslim bugs.
Muslim bugs.
So
That's what I mean, Muslim bugs, I just refer to those as suicide bombers.
I went down too far.
Oh.
California news. He's just got swastikas and stuff.
Oh.
Bullshit meter number 1.
Damn, they got him.
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite.
Now I'm
Go
getting
sign
up to my
me.
bugs photos here. And there they are. See right there.
How many photos of Bugs Bunny do you
Now,
need?
If I want to save this one, the
Bugs Bunny
pictures,
fart.
I'll share it right there.
What is his handle on Gab?
And then you post it. Ta-da!
Trump's
Something
I'm
racist.
Ta-da! Listen to his commentary though here.
Now we got a new meme that's out being circulated.
Go run this up, guys, on gab.ai. It's now a new meme to get circulated. Oh wait.
Hey, Polly, I just thought of something.
What'd you think of?
I was thinking, you know how we've been talking about wanting to do the Degeneracy podcast on other platforms,
Yes.
like audio-wise.
Yes.
I'll see if we could try to get ours on Apple Podcasts. I think that'd be neat.
No, that's impossible. It's not like we're literally on Apple Podcasts right now. I don't think that's possible.
No.
We could put Degeneracy Live on Gab.com.
Yeah.
It might become a meme.
That's a long ass handle, Bob. I don't know if this will sell.
Yeah, I get your marketing guy.
Oh,
on
someone tagged Trumpsters conservatives.
The XFL.
He just posted a picture of the 2016 election.
Wow.
You might notice on my live stream, I no longer tell people to go to Gab due to this stupid fucking setup.
He's already burned bridges with Gab.
That's what they do. Miss Taylor Brown did this too. They all immediately pick a fight with Gab as soon as they join.
This new Gab is fucked like a trans man he/she under a donkey.
What?
Gab
That's a
should be
new
more
one.
like this is a major who fucked up Gab? What is the difference? It looks fine.
Why is he on Gab constantly complaining about Gab?
This is 5 years ago.
Let's see what's under NASCAR here. Oh, interesting.
Oh. It's about what I expected.
It's just why is they have an emoji for the Confederate flag on here? Because it just comes up so often, of course. They need
We're not
shorthand.
racist, guys.
No.
It's like it's funny because they could have taken that opportunity to not be racist, and then they just have their website. Here's an hour and a half long thing for how to
Yeah, this
do
is
shit.
the extended edition.
The Young Turks. Check this shit out.
Damn.
It's
That's crazy.
He's coloring in like the this part.
Drawing your
Has T-Bob gotten into AI art yet?
I'm sure he'll figure it out someday. So look at this, guys. You see? He colored it over, and now it's gonna blend
No.
seamlessly.
outlaw in the future.
Wow.
Just working off
Seamless.
Hey,
He did it!
hey, that's
Wow.
Hey, pretty good.
Speaking of Gab.com, we got some shit going on here.
Literally
so-
looks like he drew over it with clan.
I don't. I mean, believe it or not, that's what he did. So I got an email from Gab.com because I was signed up for them a few years ago. So this is Trumpster Bob's birthday actually, June 24th. That's the day of life.
The
That's-
day of life.
That's when Roe v. Wade got overturned. So
Ooh.
conservatives have turned it into a national holiday, the Day of Life. Today, on the Day of Life, we gather to celebrate a monumental victory for the sanctity of life and the protection of the most innocent among us. In June
Among us?
2022, the Supreme Court of the United States overturned Roe v. Wade, a decision that had enshrined the so-called right to abortion in American consciousness for
Many of
nearly
these
half
people
a
have read
century.
Roe v. Wade.
The historic ruling marked a turning point in the battle for the soul of our nation, a battle that has raged on for decades. We stand today united in our conviction that the child sacrifices must end and that our nation must be reclaimed in obedience to
I
God.
like sacrificing children.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun.
To that
God,
end,
there's
we must
more.
recommit ourselves to the principles of Christian nationalism, a movement that seeks to reclaim our nation and bring it to heel in obedience to God. Yeah, they're so nice to children when they cut their penises off. It's really appreciated on them, or when they,
I love obedience.
like it's so naturalized to just groom children into just believing, this shit from the get-go. Like, a lot of people will say, oh, he was a good Christian boy, as like something to like affirm their morals, essentially. It was like because they were raised Christian, they are of a stronger moral constitution, right? It's such a sadly naturalized, pedestrian thing. Badoop.
I don't get Gab. Why are they still trying?
Yeah, right?
How are they still around?
Why are Republicans destroying the First Amendment, and why is no one talking about it? As the nation enjoys the delights of summer, Congress has once again turned its attention to issues that are of little concern to the majority of Americans. The Countering Anti-Semitism Act has recently been introduced in the Senate, raising concerns about its potential impact of free speech in the United States. Now, they're not concerned on this because it's because it actually is going to, incurse upon freedom of speech by potentially imprisoning people that, say things that could be construed as being anti-Semitic. Things that, such as Jews killed Jesus, which is factual. It's in the Bible. If you believe in the Bible, that's what you believe. But also saying things like Israel sucks. That's something. But they're not upset about that. They're upset about that because it's meant to protect Jews.
Okay. You're always so close.
But check this out. There's some real... this is actually a very verbose thing. I'm not going to read this, but they have some really disturbing shit in here like this. Did you guys know this? Did you guys hear the Senate wants to include women in the draft?
Holy shit.
No!
Good.
That's the issue with the draft.
It doesn't... I don't even know where I was going with that. I don't even...
I mean, those are my thoughts on it too. Yeah.
That's what Gab was thinking.
That's what your mother was. That's what your mother was thinking, bitch. I own you.
That's what Joe Biden was thinking, don't you?
That's what your mama was thinking. Ah! What your mama was thinking.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, I think one thing that we could probably talk about is the current state of YouTube brain rot, like Mr. Beast.
Oh, we could talk about. What you guys hear?
What do you mean?
You guys hear what happened to the Twin Towers?
No.
What?
I'm just hearing this for the first time.
A few hours ago, 2 planes flew into the Twin Towers and they collapsed.
Dude, no, seriously.
I don't believe you.
I remember for some reason a while back, on June, did my camera just turn off
September?
On September 11th, 2001.
And I thought I had camera issues.
I have an interesting story about 9/11 I want to talk about.
What?
So I was in this plane.
What were you going to say first? I'll tell my story after you.
So on my TikTok feed on June 25th, literally as TikTok was doing their thing, with Michael Jackson passing away 15 years ago, it was the 15th year anniversary of Michael's passing. I kept seeing a bunch of TikToks about 9/11 for literally
I went on
no
TikTok
reason.
and saw a bunch of
I never looked at
TikToks.
9/11. I've never seen footage of 9/11 on TikTok before, but for some reason my feed was infested with 9/11 videos.
Did you do it?
I think TikTok just found out about it.
So, here's my story about this. Now, this is gonna sound irrelevant, but it's relevant. So, about 5 years ago, I was going to go see. Mind you, I was in 5th grade. My aunt was just making me do this. My mom was like, "Oh, well, they bought you tickets." It's I don't know any of these fucking kids I'm going with, but whatever. So I had to go see a Jurassic Park live show. It definitely appealed to the autistic children I was with, but it didn't appeal to me. I never really liked dinosaurs. So I'm going, and this is really close to the O'Hare Airport. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you could fly a plane that fucking low. I didn't say fucking. I was like, I didn't know you could fly a plane that low at this close. And they're like, well, O'Hare's right there. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And I was like, man, just after 9/11, there's so many restrictions. Because I'd seen Adam Ruins Everything a million fucking times, so I knew. Yeah. So, and the kid next to me is 8 years old and goes, "What's 9/11?" And mind you, I will say this from experience. They told me what 9/11 was when I was in preschool. I was
they
5,
show you that
and
shit every single year.
Yeah, I was 5, and they were thousands of people died.
I don't
They
think
flew
I've actually
planes
ever
into
been
Twin
taught
Towers.
9/11 in my school.
Yeah, no, they teach us it all the fucking time for some reason. They in preschool they told me what 9/11 was, so I always knew what it was. And I had to turn. I went, well, on September 11th, 2001, and then my aunt cut me off and was like, "No, it'll scare them." And it's like, what?
I mean,
it'll scare them?
Oh, we don't want to scare children by telling them about 9/11. That
We don't
would
want to
be
scare children
fucked
about
up.
telling them the truth of the world.
Oh my god,
When
no.
Ludacris
Wait.
was born.
You're bullying them.
I was
remember-
8 when 9/11 happened. I saw it live.
I was
What
even.
the fuck?
I knew what 9/11 was all my life, and I was never scared of planes because I was scared that terrorists.
That scares them.
Dude, I
I lived it. And I'm not in New York City, but I live in New York. So it's like, we weren't that far from it. Like,
It was like
it's
my thing
fucking
was, like,
terrifying.
they told me what 9/11 was when I was in preschool. Like I said, I've never been scared of planes because 9/11. I've been scared of planes because I'm scared they're gonna crash anyways. I've been scared of planes because of Final Destination. That movie fucked me up for a while. I'm so glad that I watched it in 2020.
I do. They keep showing 9/11 to children in school.
I don't think we should show it to them, but I think it is
To,
definitely
to get
thing-
their ass
They-
in the line.
They should know, but
Why
like,
do they keep showing Ludacris?
like on September 11th. If like even if it's redundant, if every year they have like a little thing about 9/11, like we fucking.
They have a little plane crash.
I mean, yeah.
Every MLK day in school, they would always talk about MLK, and those are equal tragedies. I don't know why. I don't know that came out bad.
I don't know what that implies.
Comparing MLK to 9/11, but like still like every Columbus Day, that's a tragedy. Every Columbus Day would talk about Columbus, so it's like, or we would back in elementary school. But back when it was still Columbus Day and it didn't become Indigenous Peoples Day.
Became woke.
So, okay, I finally found the film. Oh my god. I don't know why my school showed me this. We were in 6th grade and we were being taught in our I guess I forgot what class it was. I think it was supposed to be like a class about, being moral and being acceptive, whatever it was. They were teaching us about sacrifices. And they showed us this short film. I can pull it up on screen right now if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
you can link it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll link it. I'll link it to Polly.
Joe.
But basically, it was a short film about at the same time.
Sorry. I literally got this notification and I got so excited I had to send this to you guys.
All right. Anyway, so the short film was basically about this father and son. Long story short, his father works at this, train controlling station, and what happens is the train starts to go. However, the bridge hasn't been up yet, so the child opens the control gate and ends up accidentally falling into it. So he's now in the train's mechanisms. So now the father has to choose one of two things: either one, not pull the lever, kill everybody in the train and save his son, or have to kill his son and save everybody on the train. So he had to make one of those two choices. And I was bawling when I saw this because, keep in mind, I was only like 11 when I saw this. I
like that they, God forbid you actually understand what the theme of the film is. They have these title cards here to.
Why they got an Always Sunny
I
title
think those
card?
title cards were added. I cannot find
The gang lets their son be crushed by the bridge.
I cannot find the original film, so have this one with all the cards and everything, but it gets its point across.
You should kill your child.
Well, I mean, the original one sounded like it was too complicated to understand. So.
Now, Daniel, when you see the trolley problem on Twitter, do you break down and cry too?
Oh my god, wait, no, this is literally, you're right, this is the visual, movie equivalent of the trolley, you're right, no!
I'm trying to think of other weird things they did back in elementary school. They didn't.
Hey,
Sorry.
SRV jump scare.
For 1 year in. I don't know.
Pull
Not
something
even,
up.
for like a semester, they just didn't want to say Hitler, but we were talking about World War II.
Himmler.
So they would be like, the leader of Germany, and it's like, and they wouldn't say Nazi Germany, and it's like, why can't we say Hitler? And I at one point literally raised my hand and asked this. I'm like, I think it was 3rd grade. I was like, why can't we just say Hitler and Nazi Germany?
Okay.
And I got pulled out of class and like, we can't have a kid looking
No
at Nazi
bullying.
Germany
No
becoming a
bullying.
Nazi.
I finally found the Wikipedia listing for it. So apparently it was a Czech Republic film.
Awesome.
Siri, I was just gonna say, remember, if you teach kids about sexual assault, then they're gonna learn that they were sexually, assaulted or something.
Yeah.
and then
Because as the famous saying goes, those who intentionally
scarred.
are not taught history never repeat it.
Yes.
My favorite. Yeah, let me. You want to hear my impression of a Catholic priest? Don't teach kids about sexual assault, because then they'll learn what I did to them.
I got a video for you guys.
Okay, let's see. This is breaking news.
Hey everybody, 5-year-old
Who's that guy?
chipmunk here. Welcome back
I
to
hate him.
Content Court. Now, usually on Content Court, we
Oh, is
go
this
out...
like an older video?
Why does it
you
look
watched?
like
This
that?
is a video that I
sounds
I
so
edited.
young.
I edited this video for him, and I was really trying to make this like as well edited as I consider as possible.
Why sicko mode?
It is good. You did a good job.
Is it? I
after
don't.
sound so
smaller
young.
YouTubers, usually around 1,000
that?
subs. But
He looks
today
even
we're going
worse.
after one of the big boys, specifically
Ooh.
KSI.
that?
Now, when
Why did
Oh,
I?
That's
White
KSI.
Roblox, man.
researching this,
That's him.
I've come to find there's a lot to criticize him for.
Well, there you go.
So,
That's perfect
lot.
editing. I see. It's. Oh, by the way, all I have left of this is just 1 minute clip. I don't have the original. I don't know where that is. Do you still have that?
Most SOV videos
No,
are
I don't
locked
have it.
media.
Damn it! This is all that remain. That is remaining.
So with that
Did you
being
edit this
said,
into a
let's get
creepypasta?
into it.
You guys ready for this next transition?
What? Low blow insults.
Whoa,
Now,
it's
the first
sweet
thing I'd like to
victory.
bring up is how personal he likes to get in
Why
his
sicko
diss
mode?
tracks. He'll do things...
I mean, this was in January 2019, so this was like off the heels of the like sweet victory sicko mode thing. But it's also because I imagined that edit there with like the text moving at that and being like, that'll look cool.
Damn, so cool.
Things like bring up
Wait,
failed
the Super Bowl in
relationships.
2019 was in February.
Well, then I was clairvoyant then. Somehow
Call
I got
someone's
the clue.
girlfriend a gold digger.
I didn't add the clip in yet. I didn't.
Damn.
Or just insult someone's
Why'd I
girlfriend
do
in
that?
general.
Why is he sneaking there? he's
I'm
sneaky.
sneaky.
Oh, sneaky snitch.
You should bring this editing back. I don't know why you didn't.
Listen,
like-
the S in SRV stands for sneaky.
Sneaky real.
It doesn't stop at relationships either. He'll even
What's
insult
the
your
void?
mom and dad in his diss tracks.
Damn.
His
Yo,
mom and
mama?
dad is
He'll
gone.
even occasionally use these low blow like
Kinda like the mic
tactics
popping.
outside of his diss track.
That's it. That's all I had.
Wow.
What a great video on KSI.
How could we lose this?
I don't know how. I don't know why I'm missing it.
Sorry.
I don't know why it's missing, but I mean. I
Listen,
guess-
it's been lost to time, and maybe that's okay.
No, it'll never be okay.
No.
We must hold on to the past forever.
allow his son to be crushed by. You know, I realize that this election right now is also just the trolley problem because there's a lot of left. Well, no, I mentioned this to a friend. The problem is like there's a lot of leftists who are like, I refuse to participate because Biden's pro Israel and blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, well, so we have Biden who is killing some Palestinians, and then we have Trump who would kill all Palestinians.
And all the gay people.
And all the gay people. So
And
you can either choose.
This is content.
So you can either choose to not participate and let the trolley continue on the course, or
Yo.
you can choose to vote for Biden and have some less genocide, but you won't die yourself.
Yeah, this is my thoughts on this.
I love
okay,
how
and-
Blancho gets gifts, but I don't.
It's okay. It's from someone that's hyper obsessed.
It's because you're not ugly.
I'm pretty sure
You do
I
have good dance skills.
I'm pretty sure that I have a couple gifts from Harry Gold. He made some gifts of me.
Perhaps.
Well, he did. I just. Oh.
I thought that was Harry Gold racist.
Yeah, that's his handle.
No.
See, you can't find
it's
me.
you.
because-
Yeah.
There I am. See, it's hard to find me because, like, Giphy is stupid. Damn it.
Is there like an advanced search
Not even
mode?
just Harry Gold. It doesn't always just Harry Gold artist.
Well, yeah, that's what his handle is.
Okay.
Let me see if it's in conversation here.
We have to hope this isn't also lost media.
Oh wait. Okay, I found his
Found his account.
That's one of the gifts on his thing.
So it is there. It is Harry Gold art.
Wait, there's nothing here. Wait, what the hell?
Did he delete it?
But it's right
Wiener!
there. But it's right there. I'm looking at it.
I'm so confused.
That's him.
Yeah, it's Noah Monk.
Look at the thing I sent.
Let's see.
Problem solver.
This is now just gonna be a GIF show.
Also, I love how I could tell that's a very, very recent one because I see the Camp Pyro shirt in the background, and that's the current merch he's selling right now.
Thanks, I was wondering.
Look, I'm a sucker, okay?
Alright.
Okay?
I like how the show has devolved, where if we have nothing to
Are you
show,
gonna-
there's just a picture of me.
Oh, okay, going. Okay,
You're
and
gonna have the signed poster in the background.
It's a pretty good
That's the
loop,
official
actually.
background
It's a pretty good loop, actually.
Well, fuck you, Drake. You know, that's what I have to say. I fucking hate you. I hate your guts. And I hope you know on the IRL episode, that will be the last episode you're ever on, because I'm going
careful.
to
You
murder
said fuck. That's bullying.
I know it is. I know it is. I'm bullying him right now.
Siri,
I
you're
wasn't
fired.
even being rude to you, and you said the F word in front of me. No! No!
Rick, that's how you should have responded. Okay, and
Oh, here's another thing about the sanctity of life.
Here's what you should have.
The Office of the Attorney General in Texas closed in observance of the fucking, like, sanctity of life holiday, which is the day that they overturned Roe v. Wade.
now did Gab invent this, or are they just celebrating it?
They're just celebrating it. I don't know who invented it. I think Clarence Thomas invented it. I like that. This is under the category of Protect Life / Unborn. On June 24th, the Office of Attorney General observes Sanctity of Life Day to honor and commemorate the tens of millions of lives lost to abortions. Yeah, you know, like the people that
Their
go and
lives,
die for
their
war.
human lives. Yeah, like they wouldn't have been like they. Like,
Tragic.
some of these abortions weren't already dead humans or anything.
Yeah, I can't believe we prevented 10 million Hitlers.
The Dobbs decision was a monumental change in the legal doctrine governing abortion policy nationwide. By overturning Roe v. Wade, the Supreme Court ended 49 years of unconstitutional judicial usurpation of Texas's authority to prohibit abortion. Much unlike the Supreme Court is now, which, you know, just ruled that Trump can do anything he wants. So,
Officially.
unfortunately, nothing like that.
No.
Why don't they
Because
get
of
it,
course,
Franz?
the government isn't corrupt when they do the things I like.
Yes.
No.
I was
Not
thinking
at all.
about this the other day. How come conservatives don't feel the same way about 4th of July products that gay people feel about Pride Month products?
Could you explain?
Like, so many gay people have become, like, disillusioned to, like, rainbow capitalism, where, like, people change their profile pics to rainbows or something to drive up sales during Pride Month. How come conservatives don't get as angry when, like,
Or angry
Mountain
at
Dew
all.
when Mountain Dew makes a new flavor with a flag on it or something?
Well, because that's
Because Mountain
that's
Dew's fucking
patriotism.
awesome. I'm wearing my Baja Blast hoodie right now. I fucking.
I'm gonna
dude,
go.
Mountain Dew's
I'm gonna
awesome.
go get the Mountain Dew.
I mean,
we
yeah,
have. We're gonna
no
try
shade.
It.
No shade at Mountain Dew, but, like...
Well, they
full
like
shade of Mountain Dew.
corporations when they
We
agree
don't
with
have any
them.
in the fridge.
Full shade of Mountain
Some
Dew.
in
We
the
gotta
fridge
keep
or-
them.
Oh,
Look,
the
Jimmy,
red
you know
one.
what? I don't give a fuck about your fridge. I don't give a fuck about your hug.
Well, we have like a whole 24 can pack of Baja Blast.
I'm gonna drink this
Oh,
instead.
we don't have any in the fridge right now.
Now, here's what I think. Here's what Drake should have done when he got fired. He should have stood up, dipped his penis in ink, and slapped it on the paper.
Yeah, like
Be like, yes, I'll sign it.
Like in Japan, when they sign for things, they have a little stamp for it. Like,
yeah, you would stamp it with your nuts.
I'm about to try Star Spangled Splash of Mountain
What's the
Dew.
flavor?
Don't worry, we can't see your camera.
Red
so.
berry.
Red berry.
Oh yeah, that one's alright.
I think I tried it
We
and
like
didn't
the
like it.
lemonade peach one.
I love that white one. The white one was awesome. I like the blue one too, but Jamilyn didn't like it.
I don't like it. No.
She said it tasted like Dr. Pepper.
No, I don't think it tastes like Dr. Pepper. I think the problem is that they think that they're Dr. Pepper because they're adding 50 flavors all at once.
Bronze, get that shit off my screen.
Get. No, me reminded of
Oh.
How
much for you to stand up and pull your shirt up?
I mean,
It
it's.
tastes like cherry cough syrup.
I
That's
mean,
what
it kind of just
blue
tastes
one
like
tastes
Code
like.
Red, to be honest.
Bronze, I have a question.
Really?
It has. I describe it more as like melted ice pop.
No, Say was more like that.
Wait, I want to. Let me try.
Bronze, question.
Huh.
Are you double nipped up?
You ever play basketball?
Hold on. Are we?
No one has to say anything about that. Don't worry.
No one
I'm
has
not-
to give context to anything.
Have you ever played basketball, Bronze?
You ever play basketball?
You ever played basketball, Jamilyn? No, you're too short.
I have a picture of me playing. Of me
I have
doing
a
basketball
picture of
music.
my nutsack.
I have a picture of my nutsack.
What do we think of this, guys?
Becoming
Lady
the first
ballers.
state to require the Ten Commandments be displayed in every public school classroom.
I think that's stupid.
Republican Governor Jeff
This is
Lindy
better than
allowed
Code
that
Red.
bill to go into law today, letting the window to veto
You
it
think that this
lapse.
law is better
It will
than Code
require
Red?
a poster-sized display of the religious directives.
Yes,
and
that's
laws
exactly
in
what I was
renewable
talking
funds
about.
in every.
So
Now-
I've always been told, I've always been told that whenever I am in some sort of any situation with the police, I always have to say I provoked the fifth or something like that. Does that even actually work?
You provoked the fifth?
The invoke. First of all, it's invoke.
No,
Second
you
of all, this is
provoke
the
it,
Ten
you set it
Commandments, not
off.
The 10 Amendments.
Yeah, you know, my favorite commandment. Now, you in time of peace, you
That
should not
just
house
shows
and
how much
quarter
we don't give a
citizens.
shit about any
Thou
of this.
shall have a lawyer present.
I'm exercising my right, getting with guns and having that. Like, I don't care about that.
You don't know the difference between the Constitution and the Ten Commandments? Hang on, no.
I don't even.
Don't talk.
Even know,
No.
Don't even.
Thou shall not house
Don't
soldiers.
talk. In time
Thou
of
shalt
peace.
speak what they fucking want.
Okay,
Also,
so
how often are you running into the police?
Yeah, bro. Are you like a
better
hardened
question.
criminal, Daniel?
hang on. He called it provoking the fifth.
I would. You know what? You want me to be
Yeah,
honest? You want me to be
provocative.
completely honest here?
I'm
I wouldn't be
provoking the fifth.
surprised if like Daniel just like pulled out a brick of cocaine from under his.
Copy strike. We need a copy strike, PewDiePie.
All right, Daniel, name one of the 10 amendments of the 10 amendments of the Bill of Rights.
Remember, they all start with thou shalt.
Daniel, come on, name one.
No, I've
No.
never been taught that at school.
That's
ever.
impossible.
Yes, you have.
Was it Daniel?
Think of
Homeschooled?
amendments.
Is that the lawyer?
If I have, I guess I've completely forgotten about them.
What do
Okay.
people
Why
talk
don't you
about
read
a
them out
lot?
for him?
Okay, so the first one
No, I want, him
refers
to, I want him to guess. What is the First Amendment, Daniel?
Oh my God, there's no way.
The First Amendment?
Actually,
There's no way you don't know the First Amendment.
I don't.
Okay,
Think deep, Daniel. You know this.
so the First Amendment has 5 clauses in it. All right. There's freedom of assembly, freedom of religion, which establishes separation of, church and state, which this is in blatant contravention of, because this is like literally forcing the 10 Commandments
Contradiction?
into a public school. Well, contravention means that it's like in defiance of
Provocation.
Okay, and divine.
There's freedom of religion, there's freedom of assembly, there's freedom of press. Can you guess some other freedoms that are in there?
Yeah, well, there's the one that Republicans always keep swinging at. The right to bear arms. Now that I know.
That's
the
not.
Second Amendment.
That's the Second Amendment. There you go. You did it. You did it.
All right. Okay, here we go. So I found a list of them.
Yeah.
Just so I can read. I actually
that's one way to do it. That's one way to.
Wait a minute. We talked about this with Gab. They literally mentioned one of the freedoms.
They mentioned the First Amendment in the thing. There's freedom of speech. I was leaving freedom of speech.
I swear to God, I'm being genuine.
All right, there's the Third Amendment. All right, Bronze, me and you are going to have a memory quiz right now, okay? We're going to keep listing off amendments until one of us can't name one.
No, I think we should continue making fun of Daniel and not me.
All right, so I'll name the first one, then you can go the second, and we'll just alternate from there.
Okay.
Okay, so first one's the freedom of speech one, freedom of press, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion, and there's one other thing. What is it? Freedom of... I don't know, some other freedom.
Freedom flies.
Yes, alright, so what's the Second Amendment?
The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms.
That's correct. You have a right to display a pair of bear arms in your living room.
Yeah. Badass.
In a big blue house.
The Third Amendment is the one that's... I like that this was priority number 3 for the Founding Fathers. That you don't...
Sometimes you just don't know.
You just have to... You don't have to house soldiers in time of peace in your house.
It's because it was like kind of like a problem, like I think during the Revolution, right? Or like before that, like where they were.
Of course,
forced to...
that is needed in current day.
Well, that's the thing. Like we didn't know that was not going to be the case.
All right.
If only there was some way to change.
If only there was a way to amend that.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like it's just in there. Nobody has a problem with it.
Well, if you take it out now, like
do.
10 soldiers
doesn't really-
will live in your house.
Yeah. I don't want that fucking shit.
Franz,
Jesus,
what's
I
the
see
Fourth
enough of them.
Amendment?
Constitution book, you never did.
I think is the fourth one the right to free and fair trial?
No, that's the Eighth Amendment.
Oh my! Oh, you all know why I called them
There's
the
some stuff before
commandments.
that, yeah.
Yeah, the commandments, the 10 Commandments is different from the 27 amendments.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm being a dumbass right now because I'm being reminded of the 10 Dual Commandments song from the Hamilton musical.
Okay, all right. The fourth one means that the government can't like just take your shit, basically.
I see the
Unlawful search and
yeah.
seizure.
Oh yeah, they are.
All right, I'm done with this
He's
game.
losing his fucking mind.
Yeah, Daniel, remember when Burr sang about the right to bear arms before shooting Hamilton?
Daniel, your camera.
There it goes.
Okay. Daniel, can you name another amendment?
Okay.
Just name not any specific one, just the number and what it means.
You may not be able to name a number, but
You
you
were
know
on
what
here
some of
when
them
I
are.
mentioned some of the amendments with Vivek Ramaswamy.
You think he remembers that shit?
There was the 14th Amendment. What did that do?
You know what? I have a question. Fuck this. You wanna know what I have
He's
to ask?
looking it up.
Yeah.
It's about America. I have a question.
Yes.
It's an opinionating. Do you guys think JFK and Marilyn Monroe were totally freaking it, or do you think they were vanilla?
Yes.
Freaking
it? No, they
No,
in the middle.
JFK's a
middle.
gentleman.
I took it to my past and I
I
freaked
think
it.
I'm not sure which, but at least one of them was freaky.
You know,
He was
JFK
a
was
World War II
tunnel
veteran.
buddies with Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. I mean, it wasn't Jackie O or fucking, you know,
Okay,
one of the
here we
good ones
go.
or Marilyn Monroe, but I mean, it was something.
Tunnel buddies?
Yeah, it means they had this sex with the same woman.
It's
They both-
Who
Churchill.
was it?
Ava Braun.
How do we? What?
Yeah. Wouldn't
When-
it be cool
when-
to have
what?
this sex with the same person that JFK did?
At least you're wording it the right way there.
Wouldn't it be cool to have sex with JFK?
When did JFK go? I had sex with this woman.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
You know,
I
JFK
did not
exists.
have sexual relations with that woman.
Do you even
I
get
did
that?
not.
I did not do. I did not have.
All right,
sex
Daniel.
with-
Who is John F. Kennedy? Who was he?
Clone High, right?
I'm certain he was a celebrity, right?
Yes, but who was he?
Okay, yeah, I know he was a president, but I don't
Okay.
know.
No, that's all right. That's fine. He was a president.
I
Yeah.
know that. I know
All
that.
right.
Now name his entire family.
One of them is alive. And has
But
brainworms.
Alright, name everything he did while he was
Hey, he was
president.
the 35th. Okay.
He made the
Chronological
National
order.
Association for Retarded Children.
That's true. All right, me and
Something that
Bronze.
Drake is part of.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
play
forgot
it.
about
We're gonna play a
Also-
different game, Bronze.
I'm also very
called
familiar
Fortnite.
with the Zapruder film.
We're gonna play Apex
I'm familiar
Legends.
with that.
All right. So Bronze, me and you are gonna alternate. We're gonna name the president that came before. So we're gonna go backwards. So we're gonna start with Joe Biden, and we're gonna keep going backwards until one of us can't
Okay.
remember.
This is going to end swiftly.
Okay. So obviously there's Joe Biden.
And then there's Donald Trump.
Yes, and then there's Barack Obama.
Then there's Bush Jr.
Yes, and then there was Bill Clinton.
And then there was Bush Sr.
Yes. And then there was Ronald Reagan.
And there was the one in the wheelchair, I think.
Nope. Nope, that's about 30 years from that.
Oh, okay.
Stephen Hawking.
Jimmy Carter.
I got my old people confused.
It's Jimmy Carter. But I don't know if I was right about that. What
Isn't he in a wheelchair now, though?
Jimmy I would be shocked if Jimmy Carter was not, 1 foot in the grave already.
I mean, he kind
He
of
is in hospice.
I just want him to make it to 100.
He's been in hospice for the last
For like a year.
He's for the last
Well,
2
we're almost
decades.
there. We're almost there. His birthday's on October 1st.
Yes. Oh yeah, I was right.
So close.
And then Gerald
There's
Ford.
Jimmy Carr.
It's Ford. I knew that Nixon was really close, but it was Ford in the middle of
You know
that.
what's funny is that when Jimmy Carter dies, Joe Biden will be the oldest living president, like past or present.
It's fucked up.
Maybe that's why Jimmy Carter's still alive.
No, the oldest.
Jimmy
president
Carter
is
only had
George
1 term.
Washington.
Jimmy Carter only had 1 term. He could run again.
The oldest president's George Washington.
No, I was almost
Living.
born under Bush Sr.,
Correct.
but I was born at the very beginning.
George
You seen him?
Washington.
Living, and even then, I think there were people that were older than George Washington that became president.
Oh, all right. Well, bring me to George Washington's fucking grave right now if you want to. If you want to fucking fight about
1732.
this.
You wanna
Yeah,
fuck-
could you prove he's dead?
Also, by the way, just gotta mention Kennedy's assassination was also wild, knowing that he was, and I think still is, the youngest president.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Daniel, when
absolutely.
are you gonna run for president when you're eligible?
We know that
Probably be a
Xander
better
is.
president than what Kanye tried to do.
I would vote for you.
Yeah, someone
I
that,
don't-
that thinks the
you
amendments
even,
was the
like-
10 Commandments.
Can any normal person even randomly try to run for president? Is that even
Yes,
possible?
you're allowed to. I could run right now, and I am. I'm announcing my presidential campaign.
Would you shut the fuck up?
You're 20 years old.
Oh,
Jamilyn, you have 1 year.
I remember.
I'm almost there. I can.
Not
do
one
it
more
after,
year, it's-
in 2028.
Oh, I thought it was.
no, you stupid.
I would vote for Jamilyn, genuinely.
It's
I would
35.
vote for Jamilyn.
Markiplier can run now. He just turned to 35.
I have a lot of
Okay, well, I don't
controversies under
want-
my belt.
Good.
I don't want Markiplier to be president. I want him
I
spread
do.
out on the pavement with a shotgun.
Oh, hell, Markiplier!
You're
Oh,
mean.
hell, Markiplier!
I don't like Markiplier.
There's
Doesn't
nothing
he
wrong with
even
him.
do
What did he do to
anything?
you?
We're not getting on. I don't want.
No, because every time I get into this argument, people are just like, no, and then I don't want to do this shit.
All right,
I mean,
Siri,
if
to
it's
be fair,
something-
I
if it's
also
something
agree with you.
genuinely- if
But it's for
something
no reason.
genuinely concerning.
Oh,
then,
you just
like,
don't like Markiplier for no reason? I don't like Markiplier because he feeds into parasocial relationships, and that's the entire.
Well, I just think that
I don't
Markiplier's
care about
annoying.
that. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
That's
Okay,
just
do
like
you
a
think-
YouTuber thing.
Do you think Dream is a bad person?
No. What do you mean? I
Minecraft.
don't know anything about him.
I think
I
Dream's
can't.
annoying. I don't think he's a
Had
bad
sex with
person.
children.
Did he?
What do you mean, actually?
No, Dream.
To me,
is
no, but you
basically
saw that
the
video
Hollywood stuff
when
is just bad.
Gumball was yelling at that taxi driver. He did reach
Yeah,
over
don't worry.
and
We all
console
saw it.
that
It was
guy.
on the podcast. We watched it on the podcast.
He reached out,
Yes.
revealing that he was wearing his own merch and started caressing the taxi driver to calm him down.
What?
I actually hate Dream a lot. more than I hate Markiplier.
Dream.
Surprising.
Gumball.
Is he like actively? I don't think he actually.
Nicholas Cantu is his
actively
name, by the
plays
way,
into
not Gumball, you cunt.
No, he's Gumball.
It's funny to say the name of the character.
It's not, no, but I call him Nicholas Cantu because in context of the situation, the reason he was so irritable is because Dream kept calling him Gumball. He doesn't like being called that.
Oh, actually?
Well, to
yeah,
be
the
fair,
reason he was so irritable
he is the worst Gumball that there was, so.
Okay, who gives a shit?
I do.
Was
I'm
he
a big
the first Gumball?
No,
He
he was
voiced
season
Gumball.
5. He was season
Just
5.
because he was the worst Jesus out of the 3 doesn't mean he's not Jesus Christ.
There was more than 3 Gumballs. There was 4.
By the way, I would recommend.
Wasn't only one. Oh no, there's. Yeah, you're right. Just because he was the worst of the 4 Jesuses doesn't mean he isn't Jesus Christ.
Just
Okay.
because he's
the
so
video
Ingo.
where Nicholas Cantu found James Charles in a Minecraft server and managed to kill him. Like, look at that. Like Nicholas Cantu.
Nicholas Cantu killed himself.
And also, there's no H in his name, Nicholas. That sucks. That sucks.
Who
It's the worst
cares?
thing he's done.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Nicholas.
They're gonna arrest your ass, right? When he came
I'm waiting for the part where like his arm reaches out and he's wearing like the green ass hoodie. He's probably wearing the fucking like.
I know
the
Nicholas
mask,
does point
too.
out at one point that he like is. I wonder what this clip is.
Because ADHD, autism, neurodivergent. I have ADHD as well. Right, but because you said that's what the mask is, I think you're a faggot, alright? And all of the shit that's happened tonight, it's not gonna make it a fucking.
He sounds like Joe Biden on the debate stage.
I'm not gonna be.
He sounds like the Joker.
He's not gonna be doing that stand-up comedy.
You're gonna be paralyzed. You're gonna be dead. Like I'm serious.
Yeah, Joe Biden should have done this on the debate stage.
I love how Nicholas was just so casual. Be like, yeah, I'm either gonna fucking paralyze you or kill you.
I'm waiting for the part where he reaches his arm
It's probably earlier in the video.
because it was
maybe.
just so
Oh,
funny.
it looks like it's there.
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
On the bites come and and you have a.
Oh yeah, he like there, pal.
We're gonna get through this.
You can see he's wearing like that orange, like the.
point of the mask is.
You can see that he was wearing like his own merch there too. Do you think he was wearing the mask at the time?
Oh.
I think this was after.
They're probably gonna have another Gumball because they're doing another season of Gumball, so they have to get another voice actor for it. So who?
Dream.
Yep.
No, they did get a new voice actor. It's not for another. Is it another? Oh fuck, you're right. No, it isn't. They did like another continuation. Now they're doing another season. I forgot.
Yeah, they're gonna do a movie. I mean, the movie's been in hell for years now at this point. So like,
I'm excited. When the movie comes out, I'm gonna be coming too.
I think the movie is involves the creator, and I think the new season is not going to at all. So it's gonna suck like half of season 6 did, because that also was without the creator, and that half sucked. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Making an Adventure Time movie.
And Gumball's my favorite Cartoon Network show, so I mean, I want it to be good, but I don't think it will be. Because me and Jamie have been watching through the whole series. And
We're on season 5 now, right?
We've just been I've just been surprised with myself with just how like actually funny it is.
I'm not sure how I feel about the writing style of the show.
The writing style of the show.
Like, sometimes it feels like it's trying too hard with, like, referencing things you don't think it would be referencing.
No, I don't think it's trying hard at all, because
humor.
usually they're like 2-second things.
I mean, they do sometimes reference things, but I don't think it's like the thing they're known for.
I mean, those are all the clips that, like, people share around, though.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, is that like they'll reference some like a 2-second reference in an 11-minute episode. And that's like the thing that everyone will clip.
Have you gotten to the social justice warrior scene?
Oh no, that's a classic. That is a classic.
That one's weird looking back at it. Glad they do that.
I'm gonna skip that episode when we watch it. I know the episode we're talking about. I'm just gonna skip
It's funny.
It's kind of stuck in its time, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of the episode was kind of made to be clipped, so I'm not gonna. Damn, what else? What content should we steal for?
Drake, it's been 2 hours.
Judge Judy.
We can end it all.
What content can we
Play
steal?
cut the rope.
There's really not that much going on.
Play
except
cut
for,
the
like,
loop.
fucking,
Where's that game I was
like
playing? This
Biden
one.
stuff.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Stop. Oh, he's been playing this fucking shit.
Yes!
Yes! That
It's
excited Dane.
addicting!
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him run.
Can we end the stream at least if you're just gonna do this?
Oh my god.
Wee.
Yeah, this is what he does.
There we
He
go.
doesn't play real video games. He just does this.
He does. Well, he was playing Fallout 4 because since I
No,
got him
he-
a new.
That doesn't count. He plays Fallout 4, so he has an excuse to build a house.
Yeah, he refuses to play like a game where you just build a house.
I'm actually.
Wait, can we just end the stream if you're gonna do
You know,
this,
I
please?
have House Flipper, honey.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be honest
but-
with you. I'm actually
Go
wanting to
play
get
that.
myself a recreational vehicle soon to live in. Cause,
Really?
Yeah, because like I'm still living with my parents
make
right now. I
meth?
pay their bills and stuff, but I want a place of my own.
Yeah,
so
you're
we
gonna get a
thought
Winnebago?
we'd something out, and
You're gonna make a meth lab in it?
Get myself a recreational vehicle.
You're the only person I know that exclusively refers to it as a recreational vehicle.
Yeah, a camper as they're.
Are you
also-
gonna buy a 1986 Fleetwood
I mean,
Magnum?
I used to live in an RV for like 7 years. I mean, if you're living there by yourself, it's probably fine. But if you're living there with other people, it's hell. So.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's
I
only
remember
one other
RV
person
days.
I'm thinking of, and that's my girlfriend, and that's
Oh
it.
well, I mean that'll be okay. But
That's like living by yourself, basically.
She's not really a person,
You're living with
technically.
like 3 other people.
No,
Yeah, you're not living.
her.
Well, it's like the difference between living with your girlfriend and living with your dad is that you know one of them is your dad and one of them is your girlfriend.
And from what I've seen, the ones that are actually like be roomy enough for us, sadly they're like really high, like within like the $40,000 range.
are you gonna buy a new one?
Well, not a new one, but we're gonna see if we can try to find a used one that is large enough for us.
Look into. I mean, yeah, look into it. Do you have a driver's license?
Yep.
Wow.
Nice.
I got it in.
So when we hanging out? When we hanging out? You're in Kentucky. I'm in Indiana. When we gonna make some music, bro?
Oh, that would be cool. Like make
When's it
music.
happening?
Oh, I'm gonna start actually working on music. I've thought of a bunch of new shit. So.
Hey, if you want anything recorded, I'm here, man.
No,
I
I want to.
use-
Yeah, like
I use Reaper and Ableton. I used both.
I use Cakewalk by Bandlab.
Oh my god!
And okay, he's doing it again. Okay,
I've
end the
used-
stream. Jamilyn, walk over and end the stream, please.
Unplug the computer.
Jamilyn, walk, please.
Smash the
Kinda
computer
funny
with a
if I did that.
sledgehammer.
He's just dragging it on. It's like watching Biden be president.
No, it's okay. Hang on.
I can write for SNL at this rate.
This is like when on the day when we got married and we went to fucking the mall and we went to the Lego store, like I mentioned before, and then he just kept like walking around touching things, and he's just like, I'm just looking, and then you like pulled something, and I pulled something off of like
I was just looking.
the space shuttle. Yeah. He was like, he pulled something off of the space shuttle like display, and he just went, no, I'm just looking, as he like pulls it off of it, and I have to like force him to put it.
Then he
I
made
mean-
a full-size replica of like Walter White out of Lego, and he said, "I'm just looking."
I'm just looking. I'm just looking.
Drake, I'm begging you, please let the. What the fuck did that person just make?
I don't know, but I don't want to ask.
It'd be rude.
I
But
like
Drake,
how this
please
is
just
working.
end the stream.
Is that just the
Just-
ohm symbol?
It's just end yourself.
Drake, just end it all, please.
Listen, 24-hour stream. It's gonna happen.
I want it to happen.
not-
I want to
I'll
do it
adjust
24 hours.
this.
You're not. I would rather die.
I mean, you don't have to
Never
be
do
on the
one of
whole
them.
time. It just has to be live 24 hours.
I will ask. Who's gonna say the N word so we can just end the stream?
Okay, guys, I think I'm getting a hint.
3, 2.
No, please stop.
All right,
Nintendo!
Fillers!
I'm getting a hint that that they don't want to do this anymore. So we're gonna shut the stream off.
I'm gonna DDoS
Thank you guys
Says the
so
one
much.
who's playing the fucking
Thank you.
YouTube.
Can I do the fucking outro then?
They don't want to do it anymore.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we're gonna shut the stream off. I want to wish everyone a happy Bronze Drake Anniversary Day and a
It's also the
Finally.
birthday of somebody that we know.
Freedom from Fear of Speaking Day.
Happy birthday, Larry David.
I forgot day.
I forgot the name, sorry.
Made in the USA.
Alright, good night, everyone.
That's all, folks.
I'm sorry.